Alright. What an opener.
Loving that timing. You do live with like 4 cats.
Yes, but I also just am allergic to the world.
Okay. You're also lactose intolerant and also choose to ignore that. So I don't know how to help you, homie.
Bro, I'm on prescription allergy meds, like 3. There's no helping me.
Yeah, I think you're just fucked.
My body does not want to live.
Okay. That was a little dark.
It's not that I don't want to live, it's just that my body is like, hey, fuck this. Oh fuck, we gotta go through the mountains.
I love it when everyone
that
figures
is
out.
that is the thing that we're doing.
I love it every week when people figure out, oh shit, that's what we were doing.
Write the summaries for this.
Who does PokeRoles this time on again?
Me. I
All
said
right.
that.
Oh, okay.
I said I forget I have to do the summaries for this.
Yeah. I forget that I'm the one who's supposed to be doing Mystery Dungeon sometimes.
Yeah, that's super fair.
I'm not used to doing them, because I'm usually the DM.
Yeah.
It's ingrained in my soul.
Yeah.
I am trying my absolute best to just wolf down this fried pork.
I mean, my pizza has apparently been delayed until 8 o'clock now. That's fine.
We're gonna get a traditional D&D pizza.
Lovely.
The classic D&D pizza. We're gonna get a traditional D&D pizza. Hey Sophie, how feral are you gonna get this time? I just want to know in advance.
I don't know, I'll be fine. I'm a little sleepy, so I think I'm gonna be vibing. I don't think I'm gonna, like, stab a corpus or anything. Like, I think I'd put that behind me.
It's in your past.
It's in my past.
You only focus on the future.
Yep. Sure. That's me. No more murder. I'm okay.
I doubt that entirely.
Hey.
Yeah, that last one I don't believe.
Is that what you're gonna tell the Jennies when they come questioning you about a corfish corpse?
Okay, first off, I got rid of the evidence. Second off, unless one of you narcs on me, no one's gonna know.
I wanna ask why you think it's essentially a punishable offense to kill a crab.
Pokemon crab.
You know that there's not regular animals, right? People eat
like
Pokemon.
They eat the Pokemon.
Maybe so.
Yes.
Okay. You can't put me in prison for this.
Officer,
And if you try
arrest that woman. Why? She hurt a tuna.
When Empoleon went down to eat some fish and came up with fish and ate it, what were your thoughts on that?
I mean, that's a Pokemon.
Hey Lee, should we eat people?
Aren't we all just Pokemon? We're just Pokemon that are more intelligent, tall, and can talk.
Oh boy.
I swear to God, if you rat me out to the cops, I'm gonna kill you.
Right, I tell you
I
what.
want nothing to do with the cops.
I'm pretty sure, once again, the cops wouldn't do anything.
I know,
look
but
at
just
you,
okay.
besides looking at you all like you're freaks.
That's fine. That's fine. But they're just the notion of Lee going to Officer Jenny and being like, my friend stabbed a corpish. Like, come on. I know they're not gonna do anything, but cool it. Like,
Yeah, it's less about Lee trying to get. It's less about the crime itself, since it's not a crime. It's more about your friend ratting you.
Yes.
crap.
Sometimes I wonder things. And then I think, well, I guess it's because they're my friends.
You're too far in.
I guess so.
You're in too deep.
You're like
just
a
think,
year
huh.
or two too late to stop knowing us.
No, it's like 4 years late for that.
I think when you started like the second Lord of the Rings like thing is when it was too late.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No, I think the day that you joined the Lord of the Rings campaign led by Morgan, that was when it was too late.
Mm-hmm. Hey, we made it. Turns out we made a good decision because, from what I could tell, we were one of the few games that actually continued past like the second week.
It is
Yeah,
actually a
that's true.
rarity. It does not happen frequently.
Did you try Gamers Guild again, Kai?
I did that one that lasted for a quarter, and then it stopped.
It just abruptly ended.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same. I had many experiences with Gamers Guild, and then I brought Sophie and Molly to Gamers Guild.
It was a weenie, and they didn't want to join the Lord of the Rings one because they're like, I'm gonna do some space shit, and we're like, have fun, loser.
I wanted to do some space shit.
Yeah,
Shit.
well, that's on you.
And it ended up not being great, but
Wow, shocking.
then I was able to leech off of you and become friends with your friends, and now I'm the crack rat you see today.
Sophie, so
That's
I
what I did
do
with
have
Parker.
you. I do have you to blame, Sophie, is what you're telling me.
No, but Parker, that's what I did with you.
That's true.
That is exactly what happened.
That is precise. You said, huh? So my DM ghosted me on week 2. Hey, roommate, how's your game?
Yep.
And then
Yeah.
it went. And then Odo was born.
Hello, Red Pie and Daniel.
Marshmallow eating woodsman.
Welcome to us eating food while we wait for Abby
no.
to show up, hopefully.
Odo, the marshmallow eating woodsman, was born that day.
I love him. He was fun.
He had no characteristics other than eating marshmallows.
Hey, I went to town one time and got some more candy. Because you guys introduced me to the concept of man-made sugar.
Sweet.
Oh my god.
I was a Viking. You were legitimately a tree child. I don't
Yes.
know what was happening there.
The unfortunate thing
Can you
was the
imagine-
final
speaking of
battle.
space-
I remember it vividly. I wasn't upset at Morgan. I was upset at the dice. I was incredibly upset
You
at the
you
dice.
participated in the final battle for one turn, and then you were on the ground bleeding for the rest of the
Oh,
fight.
it's Red Bull, not Red Pie. I'm sorry.
I also want to point out, Kai, after you left, Wolford never, rarely survived a full fight after that because
I
he
didn't
was
know
the
he
only
showed up.
frontliner left. It was Wolford, Spicy, and Corey, and Spicy and Corey used bows. So they're way the fuck back there, and I'm standing up here like, oh, hi, 5 orcs. This will be fine. And so Morgan had to allow me to be able to turn into a bear in order to survive.
It's okay. I got a big scary dog, and he helped fight.
That's true. Speaking of space shit, can you guys imagine if we streamed the Stars game?
Nope.
I've said
I
that
would
in the fact
prefer
that if
my
we
voices
started at any
here
point now,
never escape this chat.
Kai, what you need to do next time we start up Stars is secretly stream one episode of it, just so we have it recorded.
maybe.
So you have like video clips to
Yeah,
blackmail.
don't tell anyone that you're streaming. Just
I'll tell
press
you
the-
and Abby.
Just press the go live button.
I'm
Just
gonna
press the
kill
go
you. I swear to God.
But I've said to
I've got-
Parker
I've got
specifically,
YouTube.
guys, though,
I've
that
got email notifications
boy,
set
I
up for
wish
Twitch.
we started recording Stars when we started, because if I started now, like people
It
say
makes
like, "Where's
no
the first episode of Pokemon?" We want to know. It's like, but you don't miss much. With Stars, it's like I don't think we could explain it.
Yeah, no, this is what would happen. The episode would start by me saying, okay, so last time, after freeing a race of cat people from an all-devouring plague of worlds,
And
You
Zahir
have-
getting a
you-
job at McDonald's.
and Sophie's character Zahir becoming king of the cat people, you now find yourselves debating on how to get this, essentially this digital super weapon back from wherever it was stolen. You're trying to find that while also trying to figure out where the other 3 horsemen of the apocalypse are.
While Zahir
would
has
be
a
the
job at
introduction.
McDonald's.
That would be the introduction. Do you think... oh, by the way, this is a sci-fi campaign. Just so everyone's aware.
Hey Morgan, we're explaining how we would introduce Stars if we ever tried to record that.
Yeah, it's
We
like if we
wouldn't-
started
we
streaming it
wouldn't
now,
introduce
it would make 0 sense.
That's like the biggest reason why I can't do it. It's just like, how would we ever introduce
Explain.
it? There would be no way to do it.
How much would I have to pay for you guys to essentially make a narrated animation of story up to now of Stars?
Oh my God.
How much would I have to pay you guys to do that? It could be a slideshow. It could be, animated slideshow. It doesn't have to be
my God.
full animation.
It could be like
voiced
a
all
Rosalina
entirely
storybook
by me.
from Mario Galaxy.
Yeah, it'd be like a
Except it would
storybook
look
thing.
really weird.
I'd be down if I have time.
Great.
Oh,
I'll
it
just
would be so
narrate
much.
and
It would be
it'll
so much fun. It would be. I would do any voice you needed me to do.
I wish that's something I wanted you guys to do for the first like 8 episodes of PokeRole. Doing it for Stars. Oh. Hey Lee, can you draw can you storyboard the scene where Han gets shot? Or sorry,
Yeah.
where his brain melts. I'm sorry, I forgot
Yeah,
how he
he didn't
died.
get shot. He just got his brain suplexed.
Yeah. I think you owe Kai that as an apology for murdering and narking on his character.
The biggest narc to narc them all.
Yeah,
What are
that's why I'm worried about you
It wasn't
narking on me
fucking
about
narc,
the
that was
fish.
Nash's fault.
And yet
Oh
you're
my
playing.
God.
No,
you're playing.
you
the-
narked.
No, Lee. Do you know why you're the biggest narc in the group? Not because you got Han killed. Not
That's-
because
that's the
you
big
got.
reason.
Oh yeah. By the way, we'd have to explain that Kai just played Han Solo from Star Wars, like carbon copy.
Yeah, I don't
Um,
have much brain power.
Was his first character. Not only did you narc on Han, not only did you threaten to narc on Sophie, you narked on yourself as Iggy several times.
Okay, damn true. You don't need anyone to narc on you.
You told head cop, "Hey, I stole from you." Is that okay?
You told the Secretary of Defense, "Hey, I robbed a bank."
You are the biggest narc.
Even you weren't safe.
You would narc anyone.
Not
You would
safe
narc
from
yourself.
I can't control it.
I can't control the narc. The narc is it's too much. I gotta narc everything. Even what I do.
Wait, you literally have power. What? What do you mean you can't control it?
By the way,
But
stream
we're on
and
like 4 different tracks at all times, so whatever one goes, it's just like I don't really know.
No. I don't want to hear your bullshit. You cannot narc. You have the power to not fucking narc.
by the way, stream and YouTube, of anyone who actually watches up to this point in the
Oh.
pre-stream, I'm sorry that this is going to be a very long pre-stream just because I'm waiting for my pizza. I have not eaten.
I don't
Hey,
know
I have
why
yogurt, and that's it. So same.
Here, I can just make that invisible. That shouldn't be there. Thanks for pointing out, Daniel. I didn't think about it.
What'd you have?
Apparently, a second chat box appeared for some reason, which
Oh
hasn't
yeah, I
been
saw
there.
that.
Lovely.
I thought it was funny. I
Alright,
wasn't gonna
well.
say anything.
Sakai,
What?
if it gets too bad, you can trim down the pre-stream.
I never do. I don't edit this. You think I'm
That's
man?
fair. That's fair.
I add
You
the
think I
Pokedex
edit
things
this
when you read
No,
those out. That's about it.
Do you know what the funniest thing to me is, honestly?
What?
Is when I see a comment that's like, pre-stream ends here, and it just makes me laugh.
I say
Because-
thank you. Those people are a blessing.
It makes
Anyone
me
that
laugh
Look,
so
people
much.
too much.
anyone
Because
that adds a
we-
timer for when we start, I'm gonna pin that chat message. That
I
comment.
mean, that's fine. I think it's funny just because of how little of a shit all of us give about how obnoxious it is to watch our content.
We are the worst. I put a lot of work into my own personal content.
This is not your. Do you need to quarantine this to its own channel?
It's fine. It's what people like the most that I put out anyways.
Yeah. I am shocked. Then again, have we had a battle since Twitch got really copyright crazy?
Yeah. We had the gym
Yeah,
battle.
I'm
That was it.
shocked that you have not gotten flagged for the Pokemon music I use.
Me too, actually. But to be, I
I'm
don't know.
shocked.
This is astounding. Oh, speaking of copyright,
Oh, what happened?
Hotline Miami, like half of the videos have been copyrighted.
Well, guess you don't have to post that.
Well, I mean, it's not restricting view. It just means I can't monetize it, which is whatever.
So I say, do you monetize YouTube anyways?
I can't. I need 1,000 subscribers.
So it doesn't matter.
So that's why I'm saying I'm gonna post it anyways, and I don't care.
Yeah. Well, it's like, if you ever do get to the point where you can monetize it, just quarantine the non-monetizable shit to its own channel.
I could just flag it for, or I can, when you monetize, you can make something like a video you post unable to receive money, I think. Like
Oh, okay.
yourself.
And so your channel doesn't get flagged for that.
I think. I mean, I don't know how it works because I've only ever, heard people talk about it.
I've
not
only
like
ever
I-
heard that YouTube is a fair and balanced system.
To be honest, Twitch is getting worse than YouTube, which is surprising. That was
I don't know. How long before you switch to YouTube gaming, Kai?
I considered it actually. You know how much easier it'd make it so I don't have to export from Twitch to YouTube?
A lot easier.
I
I just started started actually streaming on Twitch, and it makes me sad that it's getting worse.
To be honest,
at
you
the
might
time
want to
that I
just jump to
choose.
YouTube.
It's-
While
it's
I'm
really-
affiliated on Twitch, I make money, even if it's just pennies.
I have no
I
stake
was
here.
just about to ask, how much do you make?
I have
Kai?
3 subscribers now, so
Sophie, I've already tried to extort them. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
make, like-
I'm sure you have.
I make like $7 a month.
Ow.
You know
I
what?
mean,
Sophie,
we
it's,
got
it's
time-
money for playing games.
I know. I can't judge you that much. You don't do shit, and you just
It's
get
more
paid
money. Yeah,
for
it's more
it,
money
so,
than
like,
I earn right now. So,
Yeah, I respect that.
by the way, guys, since this is a longer pre-stream,
Thanks
we
for the
keep-
follow, Red Bull.
I realized the only time that we have actually gone over what happened in episodes 1 through 8 of PokeRole was in a random ass Soul Link video.
Okay,
So do you want to do that now?
I can do it. I
You
remember
wanna do it?
what happened, and I'll do it until you
Start
get
from-
your
just
pizza.
give it the very beginning. Just give me
I'm gonna
as if you're narrating a story. Give me the
Yes,
beginning.
I'm gonna until you get your pizza. We're just gonna go on this. So,
All right.
Actually, let
you
me.
can go as detailed as you want because this is still 6 minutes away in terms of
Oh, yeah.
driving.
I'm gonna pull up the main screen so I can show the map too. So, we all started here in Lunatown. Now, Professor Parker, our friend and the god DM who decides what our fates are on a whim, came back in character from his journeys to become a professor and started setting up his lab here and gave us all our very nice starter Pokemon, my Trapinch, Sophie's Vulpix, Morgan's Skiddo, Abby's Turtwig, and Lee's Ghastly, and said, you guys should help me on my research to find the variant and abnormal Pokemon in the region. So we left, and then immediately Parker got robbed. And we caught one of the robbers in a battle. I fought their Alolan Sandslash, and we were able to, using Ghastly, capture the other robber and bring him back for Officer Jenny to secure. Which we then left and made our way on a way to Chloro City, where we encountered a Scyther that seemed to have eaten some weird red fungus that made it go fucking insane, and tried killing things, where Morgan fought that, in a battle, and we were able to save it, getting it a little bit back to health, but it flew off on its own. We didn't take it back to the city. Then we made it to Chloro City. That is where me and Sophie entered a amateur tournament, which obviously Sophie had to cheated to win. I don't know anything.
Well, hold on.
Right.
It was just a neighborhood tournament, and what was immediately like essentially someone was like smurfing. They brought their Hitmonlee in this like little rinky-dink tournament set up by a neighborhood, and your Zangoose by that point had a
He was still
showdown.
It was the most intense showdown, like 1 health to 1 health, last move. And did that, so you know that Ninja Gaiden, where like the two samurai are basically running at each other and slash each other and then only one falls? That's literally what happened. It was the last move I could possibly make, and I somehow won. And then the next battle, Sophie with Snow Warning Vulpix just sort of shut me out, and I didn't hit her
Sort
once.
of stomped you.
Yeah, it wasn't fun. But yeah,
Well,
Sophie
that's a
won.
bummer for you.
It was.
So-
You got paid,
Yeah.
and I didn't. But yeah,
Okay, you'll live. It's fine.
I will. But
I've spotted you for
It's
money
okay.
before.
I've returned the grudge anyways, so it's okay.
Yes, I know.
Anyways,
I'm aware.
after that, we both challenged the Chloro City gym leader. Unfortunately, Sophie wasn't able to win, but I was. We
Most.
almost.
I was so close.
In this area, we had also caught, obviously, my Zangoose. Sophie caught Axew. Morgan caught Merle, the Murkrow. Abby caught Bulbasaur, Alder. And Lee caught Roselia.
I kidnapped. That was kidnapped Roselia.
Yes, and
I mean, I can't say anything. I also didn't do great with Axu, but like.
and
You
Morgan,
beat
Abby.
back upside the head. with a
Yeah, that
bat.
was you. It was an instant knockout, and you're just like, all right, I've done it.
Look, it's fine. He's doing great now.
But yeah, Morgan.
You
and
knocked a few of his brain cells loose. Is what happened.
Actually changed his nature.
maybe we never actually knew what he was like before you even battled and knocked him out. So he could have been a perfectly normal Axew before that moment.
Oh my god. It's all my fault.
you might have done that. But anyways, then Morgan, Abby, and Lee, or not Lee, Morgan and Abby entered a contest with Lee, but only those two won, and Lee was unable to win, where they got admitted into the full contest scene. We then left and made our way to Wagon City, finding more Reinhorn with the fungus, and we met a motherly onyx that ruled the mountains. During that is where we found Sophie and Morgan caught both Panchams.
We discovered Sophie's intense relationship with Pancham, apparently.
Yeah, that was random.
I realized it was there, but
Abby-
I saw that little panda. and I
Abby
just had
caught
to have him.
Jigglypuff, and Lee caught Pichu, and then we made our way to Wagon City, where we just stood around in the festival doing various games. It was just a nice festival. Nothing bad happened until the end, where during the announcement of the Chroma region's variant Pokemon, we saw a Grass-type Camerupt, we saw a Fire-type Primarina, and we saw a Ground-type Pachirisu,
Yep.
where everyone in the audience and on stage got knocked out by what seemed to be some very funky-looking Decidueye that only Sophie saw. And after we all woke up, the Pokemon were gone, and the crime had been committed. Unfortunately. So the city kind of got put on lockdown after that. Then, after meeting with the Officer Jenny's with the information of said Decidueye, we all left to go find the bug Pokemon tutor, which was a lot. So
My
We actually
favorite.
skip over this part.
no, I
No,
can't.
this is my favorite
This is
NPC up until
the
this
unfortunate
point.
part is I think this is the last thing that happened before we started recording, so I can't. This is the end.
Yeah.
So
My
on
pizza
the
is literally getting dropped off at the door, so you can just keep describing story up to
Right,
like now if you want to keep going.
so we went there, and before we got there, I had asked Lee, can you help me catch the Skarmory that I had seen in the sky? Because boy, I love Swordbird.
Butter.
I love Swordbird. And Lee was like, yes. So Lee took their glasses and blinded the Skarmory, pissing it off. And I had to Chris Pratt in Jurassic World my way to having it not kill us while begging it to join us. Which somehow, using the power of RNG, I was able to get it to join us.
I'm pretty sure you had it. You had an extremely lucky.
It was a lot of
amazing.
luck. You had shown me that you were prepared for it to start fighting us. But it was a lot of RNG, and Freya joined the team. And then we met the bug tutor, which lived in a mud shack. It was a shiny Weedle. It did not make any noises. It just looked at us, fed us sludge that I made Sophie eat, so we were being respectful. And then Naboris, my Trapinch, went to go learn Bug Bite. And we stood outside for hours as Naboris then left, and we had PTSD. And that's, I think, where we left off.
Don't forget the item shop in Wagon City.
We did that
No, we
on
can
stream.
forget that.
Oh, did you? Okay.
That I remember. I think the last thing we did was that. I don't remember where that session ended, but that was like mostly because we found Eerie on stream. I'm pretty sure.
What about the stars falling from the sky? Was that on stream?
Yes, because when that happened, we went immediately to desert, and on the way back, we fought the Vibrava, and that was definitely on stream.
Well, if you want to keep going with story up to now, my
you're
pizza
still
just
going?
got here, so I'll be right. My pizza just got here, so
Okay.
I'll be right back.
So, after we found the bug tutor, we then got asked by Joffrey, because we had already been asked before that, but this is when we left to go to the mountains to find Eerie. We didn't know about Eerie, we just knew it was going to be a variant Pokemon in the mountains, and we had went up there, discovered an Aerodactyl living in the forest, almost died. That was terrifying, but we didn't almost die, fortunately, because we escaped.
We definitely.
No,
had a
Lee's
secret
encounter
there.
was after we found Eerie, to be fair. So then we went further into the mountains, we explored all over. Sophie found Dino at that point, I'm pretty sure. And apparently, looking at the order, we also caught the Shinx by finding the Luxray in that area. But yeah.
You caught the Shinx after you left Wagon City for good.
Oh, okay. Then we got the Dino first. Yeah, and then we went into the mountains. We spread out to try and find this variant Pokemon, where Freya was able to threaten them with death to come down the mountain. That was wild, but then we safely secured Eerie before finding Lee, I see that. Where we then encountered what we now know as Team Helix members trying to also find Eerie. Managed to fight them off before returning to Wagon City. In tow, not before Lee had Lilith wander off and found themselves in the boneyard of said Aerodactyl and almost died for real. Like, actually, you could have died, and we would not have been able to save you.
Dan, if that's how you're gonna go out, like, that's pretty good.
Yep.
Death by dinosaur.
Death by dinosaur. So then, after leaving and Lee not dying, fortunately, we went back to Wagon City. I initially had given Eerie back to Joffrey to send to Parker, and then on the next session, instantly was like, hey, can I have that back? And Parker hates me. With a burning passion, and I'll never apparently be able to live it down. But yeah, we then, before leaving, went to the item shop, which was also owned by the shiny Weedle. And Sophie did not enter the item shop.
No.
Yep. We also, during this time, went out to the desert to find what Sophie seemed to see as a shooting star that we might have thought was a space whale, but I don't know. Don't know what it is still, to be honest. It could be a lot of things. Might still be a space whale. On the way back from that, Sophie saw a Vibrava jumped out of a moving car, which I had to follow Sophie. Where we had.
I'll be real. I forgot about the entire Vibrava
I
incident.
also did.
Yep. We jumped out of the car, and I was like, "Oh God, Sophie's going to die," which I was gonna be right if I didn't go along with Sophie. Where we had to double battle this thing, barely living as it continuously fired hyper beams at us over and over. But Sophie chased it down while it was limping away, forced it into a Pokeball, where we brought it back to Wagon City. It blew up a Pokemon Center's healing machine and made Sophie go broke, along with some of us. Also, Angela the Feebas evolved in the desert, which is the worst place for the fish to have hatched, but you know. Literally nowhere worse. And yeah. Do you want me to keep going, Parker?
I just got my pizza.
Alright, I'll keep going. So
Still sad you didn't let me throw the Vibrava at the fun villains in the woods. I think that would have been a great
we
great
didn't
experience.
have the Vibrava at the time, I don't think.
Yeah, we did, because I said I'm gonna throw it. Like I have.
Oh, you're right, we did.
Threatening to throw it,
You're right,
and
we
you
did.
wouldn't let
I did
me
this
do
in the
it.
wrong order, and I said, please God, don't send a nuke out here.
I want to do so bad.
What if it killed us or anything or in the area other than them?
I was gonna throw it and run.
Yes, but what about the other
Yes.
things in the area? Okay, Sophie, do you
Um,
know
yes.
why the Aerodactyl was there? Because someone did what you did. What you were gonna do.
Yeah.
So don't do that.
I still thought it would have been.
Yeah, we're having a full recap of the campaign while Parker eats a pizza. And we hope that Abby wakes up.
Abby!
No, Abby told me that she's feeling sick, so she's gonna sit this one out. We'll be
Okay.
fine though.
Down one Abby. So, anyways, as we leave Wagon City, that's where we encountered a Luxray, a whole pack of Luxray with the Shinx and the Luxio, and found out that Abby is a Pokemon Whisperer, actually a god of speaking to animals. Was able to get Sophie and Lee their sibling Shinxes. And then made our way as we encountered more things like Oshawott on the coast that I fought to a draw/loss, and Freya hated me but was able to catch it. That was
Yeah, you
questionable
still got
results.
some Freya things to sort out.
It's gotten a little better.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then made our way to Vernville, where we spent a lot of time there exploring the root system. God, that's gonna be a lot to cover. Okay. So, yes,
Strap in.
There's strap
All
in.
right.
There's a lot here. We go into the root system because man, this is cool. We like the root system. We keep exploring it, but as we keep going down, we encounter one Pokemon called Curiosity that terrifies us. By the way, and
I love Curiosity.
we
Yeah, I
all
don't
love
know
them
what you're
and fear
talking
them at
about.
the same time, as it might melt
No.
our faces off. And I had a nightmare dream about Curiosity.
We're bros.
But anyways, it asked us to figure out the cause of the root system. As it stopped growing, something seems to be amiss, and there was some weird fungus that was kind of like the one we encountered, but this time petrifying Pokemon and turning them crazy. So as we continued to explore over a series of days, and Freya bashed me into a wall. That happened.
Yeah.
Yep. As we did that, we had gone even deeper and deeper into the root system until we found a poor Phantump that was asleep and seemed to be the source of the root system, surrounded by an entire room full of fungus, where Abby was fortunately able to find somewhat of a cure at the time, and we headed out to try and mass-produce this to possibly save the root system from this fungus and the Phantump. Me and Sophie had a rival battle at this time. I then found out that I can't challenge people to rival battles without getting flack.
True that.
So if you want to battle against Sophie, you're gonna be the one that has to ask me.
I'll do it one day. After I actually maybe power up Pokemon that aren't forest, I'm having too much fun making my little ice boy a nuke.
Well, okay. Anyways, we then head back into root system where we find out that the Phantom was gone and stolen over the night. We then still managed to save the root system before, with a bit of the mass-produced drug and having Carver bash a metal device in that blew up and turned him into a red monster thing, which we had the raid battle to beat. That was stressful, and now Parker also is a sad boy, but, you know, kind of like the Hulk, basically.
Parker?
Oh, Carver. There's a
No,
lot of names.
Parker too. Parker's also
Carvin, oh shit.
I'm making
The
a
names
mistake
are
too.
converging.
Oh god, my brains, look, there's a lot of names to remember. I don't know.
What's
Doing
Carvin?
great.
Oh yeah, Carvin was your thing in Molly's game.
Yeah, in Twilight.
Yep.
Oh.
Carvin and Carver. That's
Carver
very
is basically
confusing.
the Hulk now. So yeah, after we left, fixed the root system, I had a gym battle. We all had a gym battle with the grass gym leader. We all won, fortunately. Everyone except for Morgan and Abby have a gym badge now. And Lee was able to enter a contest here and get their certificate to enter to real contests and start earning ribbons.
I got cash.
You got cash. During this time, we also encountered Empoleon and Lapras in this area, which...
How could you forget Debbie, though?
What?
Debbie.
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 That's
and
right.
Introduced contest rival.
That I forgot.
Oh.
Debbie.
How could you?
At Lee's contest, we found a up-and-coming contest star who has a Delphox that is a fairy and is pretty and nice, and she is not pretty and nice, and everyone does not like her because she's kind of a bitch.
Lee
But-
loves her for some reason.
Lee sucked up to her.
Yeah, Lee sucked. I said
That's
just
'cause
put
Lee's a
on
kiss ass.
No, I
I
said
don't
just
give
put
a
on a
shit.
face. Don't like her, and Lee said I love her. And I'm like, okay, we have three opinions
maybe
here.
do I just like people in, like women in suits? Maybe.
She was an
My
actual
God.
asshole to you, but anyways, after all that, we had also during this time encountered the Empoleon and Lapras, which we had then said we would guide them to go all the way north to Moki Village. But first, we had to meet them here at the river because we had to do Burnville stuff. So as we left, we re-encountered them. I had to sprint back to Vernville because I forgot that Trapinch needed to learn a move, and that was the entire reason we went to Vernville. We went to Jillardport, and found out that the gym is half gone because Curiosity was like, hey, I found bad guys. Kill. And now the gym
Yeah,
is
good
not
for them.
Yeah.
there. So yeah.
They did what they needed to.
No gym battles here. So then we were like, okay, we got on the Lapras and Empoleon and went to Fairland where we re-encountered Morgan, finding out that she's training to become a Pokemon Ranger there. This was only a pit stop though as we continued to go north, up to Moki Village. Sophie got feral, killed a Corphish with the
what?
Empoleon and Lapras. And then we decided there's a storm here in the ocean. We're gonna have to trek through the mountains. And that is where we ended off. I probably left out something that I forgot. But yeah.
I just want to mention the fact that you guys somehow made a Pokemon catch another Pokemon.
Oh yeah, we did make Pikachu catch himself.
No,
Wait, no, we made Empoleon.
Empoleon catch Lapras.
Yes.
But then there
No,
also
okay, so
a
we've
Pikachu
technically
that
done that
caught
twice,
itself.
yeah.
Well, that happened way earlier, yeah, but I just meant... You did make Pikachu catch itself, but I think it broke out, didn't it?
No, it didn't.
No,
We
it
caught it,
wasn't
but
the Pokeball.
Morgan didn't want it, so we released it. It was just an accident
Okay.
because it stole a Pokeball.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
You rolled to see if it would catch itself.
Yeah, and it did.
So
Yeah, this time, you actually made a Pokemon a trainer,
yes,
technically.
technically.
Yeah, that was a little weird, I'll give you that.
Mm-hmm. Anyways, since my pizza is consumed, we may now begin.
Man, you made that pizza fast.
I
Yeah, damn
inhaled
burger.
it. I may have inhaled it.
Yeah?
If I vomit midway through this, if I
Oh my
vomit
God.
midway through the
No,
session,
don't
you
say
know what
that.
happens.
Jesus.
When you're hungry, you're
No.
hungry.
You're
No,
not
no.
you when you're
Well,
hungry.
I was a little hungry.
Oh my god,
God,
Kai!
eat.
Are you getting paid to say that?
I wish I was. I'll make you guys eat Snickers.
Oh, no.
I like Snickers.
They're fine.
They're serviceable.
Like, I'll eat it if it's there, I guess.
I mean,
I'll eat it
it's
if I'm
still
getting paid
Butterfinger.
to eat it.
All
We
right.
found my favorite candy bar at the store the other day.
Oh my god. Nasty. Nasty shit. You like gross ass candy.
It's a bounty bar. It is the fucking best
You
thing
mean like
in
the paper
existence.
towel?
It's made of just all
It's just-
coconut.
I was
It's
about to say
coconut
you.
and chocolate.
I know bounty bars. I like coconut, but if you eat a bounty bar, you're gonna be finding coconut shavings between your teeth for like 3 days.
Yes, correct.
Oh my god.
I don't know
That
how
shit's
you're eating
loaded.
bounties,
Are we-
but
I'm just gonna
that
put
has
this
not
back on
happened to
pregame.
me.
Oh my god.
Okay,
Okay, we're good. We're good. That's the last sidetrack.
and Kai was so kind enough to recap it for me.
The full recap.
Literally, our entire existence was just recapped.
Oh yeah, I forgot the part where I saw Curiosity and a strange black thing that might be Necrozma, and now I'm terrified of Curiosity and
I was
Ultra.
about to say, you want to share that because I don't think you've shared that with the group yet.
I did. I just didn't really know until you showed me a picture after the session. Now I'm like, oh, okay. But it's imagine. So, do you guys know Necrozma?
Yup.
So that's like for Lee, since Lee's the one that doesn't. It's like a strange black prism-looking Pokemon that has the power to absorb light. Now in this dream, it absorbed the god of space. So that terrifies me. But then Curiosity fought it, and that's where the dream ended. So now I'm also terrified of Curiosity for fighting an alien that absorbed the god of space.
Shit happens, man.
So yeah, that's what happened in my dream, Lee.
Oh, Lee's muted.
Well, I hope Lee heard that.
Probably
Fuck.
went to get. I don't know what they're doing. They're just messaging
No,
me.
my allergies are bad.
Well, you
So
missed
I-
the thing that I just said, so that's just for the chat now.
No, I heard it. I
Oh,
heard
okay.
it. I had my headphones on. I just was sparing you all the fun tissue noises.
Very fun.
It's fine. I'll explain this to Lee later. I'll break
What
it
are you
down
talking
for
about?
them.
We went over it last time.
Oh god.
We went
Okay.
over it now.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I know what you're talking about. I promise.
Okay. Great. Anyway,
Yeah,
that's
you're doing-
bad.
You're doing all right, Sophie.
Yeah, I'm great. I'm fine. Concerned about my friend Lee over there. But that's okay. Anyway, that's a bad dream. That's that's pretty messed up, homie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do about that?
Nothing. What do you mean?
No? Well, I
Sophie.
don't know. I mean, like,
What would you do about that?
okay, like tell someone who's like
Yeah, my
strong?
question is, I would ask Curiosity
Get
what
a
the fuck was
therapist?
that, and that's about it. I'm gonna
That's
be,
fair.
there's
What
a
about-
certain a certain scale to these things, and that one's about 10 times beyond the scale that I
Okay.
have.
Okay, yeah, no, I know that. What about the gym leader?
What are
That-
they gonna do about it?
I don't know, but maybe it's useful information.
Hey, I just saw a cat fight like alien god in my dream.
Okay, fine. I get your point. I see it.
Well, when you say it that way.
There's a certain degree of they won't believe me or they can't do anything about it.
I mean, fair enough.
I've already
Bummer.
considered all of this, Sophie. I know who I'm gonna
Maybe-
ask, and that's about it.
Yeah, maybe call a doctor.
Parker has a
Get some
doctorate,
help.
right?
Should we let
I think that is
take
the
you to
wrong
the
doctor.
hospital?
No,
I'm
please,
pretty sure
oh
if
my
I ask a
God.
regular doctor, they're gonna put me in an asylum.
Yeah,
Maybe that's
well,
Right.
Sophie.
Put you in an
Sophie,
asylum.
we're taking the stance of
No.
Kai is very sane at the moment for some reason. When he's just said he saw a cat fight God that ate space.
hey. Are we in the mountains?
Yes. You guys are having this argument as you are walking along a mountain path floor that is
Yeah.
a group of moving Avalugs.
Right.
So you're essentially in the mountains walking along the moving sidewalk at an airport.
Okay,
I
cool.
regaled this all to our Empoleon, who was like, "What the fuck? I can't understand you."
Yeah, Empoleon just kind of keeps like as you guys just like as the voices go louder, Empoleon's just like ping ponging it, just looking back and forth between all of you, like, oh, this is something.
So yeah, how's our trek through the mountain going?
Cold.
Let's find out. It is quite cold, quite frigid, but I would like all the trainers to make a tough survival athletics check.
Let's see how this
I actually
goes.
think I
Oh,
upped
fuck.
my strength, so I have a little more tough.
Holy shit, Sophie, you have a lot of strength.
Yeah, I do, because I think I did that at the very beginning, and I'm like, I'm gonna be buff as hell, and then I realized that was useless, so, here we are.
Hey, here's the time it's used.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I buffed my strength a little bit, so I'm a little tougher this time around.
I'm gonna be
Took some
honest.
steroids.
So as you guys are moving along, eventually the Avalug sort of train does sort of start to differ from a path that would be beneficial to you, because they start curling around and heading more towards the
The ocean again?
west. Yes, more towards the west, which would lead you back to essentially where you came from. So at some point, you do have to sort of step off from where they were, and as a few of you might wave or try to like give them a pat goodbye, most of them don't seem to acknowledge you.
I don't think they felt the pat.
They probably didn't. They are incredibly large, though. And as you all turn to continue forward, are you trying to stick to the low ground, or are you going to climb to the high ground?
The bases that we were told about are on the high ground, right?
Yes, it is on a high ground.
I think now that we're more into it, and as night is probably gonna hit us eventually, we should probably start heading high.
It's about
Yeah.
5 to 6 p.m.
Oh, we should definitely start.
Yeah, we
heading
should
high.
try finding one of those bases.
Sunset is getting close, after that it will be terribly hard to see. And Kai, make just a smart knowledge lore check for me, because you are our group Pokemon nerd.
I have points in
Ah, nerd.
I'm the nerd that's leading the pack.
Still nerd.
I have 4
You
points
are-
in smart.
You are aware that all throughout these mountains to the north, there are many predatory Pokemon that come out at night. And the only reason you know this is because many trainers who participate in the Chrome and Pokemon League, they have Pokemon that come from here because they are particularly strong.
Pretty vicious.
This is the epitome of survival of the fittest land.
Yeah, you get like 2 types of Pokemon out here. Pokemon that are the strongest, and Pokemon that come here to become the strongest.
Cool.
Fun.
So, as you all climb towards, as you all climb towards a peak, it's a low-lying peak, and it takes you some time. You're all still tied together, kind of in a kindergarten rope scenario, just to make sure that no one falls and horribly dies. It's a little more slow going as you start go uphill, because Empoleon is not the most dexterous of Pokemon on land. So he's not suffering in terms of the cold. It's just climbing for him, and his little tiny legs are like,
He's waddling.
yeah, he's got to waddle uphill. You ever seen something waddle uphill? It doesn't work very well.
Poor guy.
Oh, I would carry you if I could.
I think my Pokemon would freeze to death out here, so I can't offer help in that way.
But eventually you guys do make it to the top as sunset is beginning. And when you get up here, you can see around you that you are nowhere near any of the highest peaks, but you can see a good distance. A few of you turn around to see where you came from, and you can see down to the forests. And in the distance, you can swear you can see peeking out through the forest, maybe some rectangular shapes of buildings. Maybe that's the Entor City. As you look forward, it is endless mountains. It is the equivalent of Lewis and Clark cresting the hills that they thought were the end and just seeing more expand before them.
Oh my god. Hey,
I
you
want-
guys ever heard of the Donner Party?
Oh no. I would like all three of you to make insight survival alert checks to try and notice any of the ranger stations you were told about.
You checked.
Hey, how did I let you
We
guys
had
convince me to
Merle.
go up in a mountain?
Because the ocean with a raging storm was worse.
That's
Through
true.
that.
I also rolled a 2 technically.
Yeah, you lost a point there. I'll say that between all of you looking, it's a lot of snow. There isn't even really foliage up this high anymore. And as you kind of look through, Lee, you are the one to, as you peer forward, kind of straight north almost. It's a peak that's slightly higher than you. You guys have to go downhill and then up again, even farther than you are now. And you feel like you can see some sort of structure, something that's unnatural, something that's boxy.
Oh, I have an idea. I know it's probably it, but if it's sunset, we can like use my phone to see if I can reflect the light to try and see if there's any glass on it, basically.
Okay. Any reflective surfaces? Let's see. I won't make it too difficult. Give me a dexterity survival.
Must be a tool, like a weapon?
I wouldn't count it as a weapon, but I'll count it. I'll let you do. Just do dexterity survival. Just that.
I forgot I had to do a weapon roll last time.
You did do a
You
weapon
did.
roll last time.
The one
The
time I
campaign's
used a
only weapon roll. So Kai, as you kind of pull your phone and you try and catch the sun, it's difficult. Considering you're fighting the other mountain peaks for it now.
Yeah.
But eventually, as you try and angle it, it's mostly guesswork as you start to wave it back and forth, but eventually you start to get a slight glint. It's very slight, and as
Okay.
if it's not really glass, but more just metallic
Okay.
surface.
At the very least, I can tell it's not snow. So
Get up there, it's
Okay.
a perfect square block of snow.
So yeah,
All right,
we're
Bear
heading there.
Grylls. Okay.
I'm trying to make sure we're not just running to our deaths.
Alright, so are you all gonna head down the mountain, then up the next one that you see the structure on?
Yeah.
We're gonna freeze in the snow. What? Of course we're gonna head that way.
Listen, I don't know what Sophie, you skewered a core fish last time. I don't know
Parker
what
is
to ask.
valid to have to ask when
I
it comes to
disagree.
us.
But okay.
I-
Yeah.
I have to ask now. So, looking on, you guys start to go downhill, and as you would expect, going downhill to be better than going uphill. Somehow it's not. Somehow it's just as bad.
Gotta make sure you don't slip and fall.
Yeah,
Is there not like a fun sled? We can't sled down.
Well, it's less. You could if you have something to sled on, and all of your ropes together.
Wait.
So that would be fun.
We do.
I mean, I would love to do
We
that.
could technically ask Empoleon to sled down because penguins do
my God.
sled. That's how they
Oh
get
my
across
God.
the ice.
Can we fit?
And Polion kind of looks at all of you and then looks at it, and it kind of like flaps its arms from side to side a little bit before like laying on its back and like patting its stomach.
God, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my
This is
god.
good. This
Oh
is
my
actually a
god.
good idea.
We cannot pass this up.
We need to do this.
Thank you. This is the best day of
We
my
can
life.
use the ropes to also make sure that we already have tied to make sure we don't fall off.
As
Yeah.
as Empoleon lays down, you guys kind of have to it's the kind of sled where your feet might drag in the snow a little bit because each of you it take up a side on
Yeah.
the very angular belly that comes up, and all of you kind of hold on to the middle. It's like two aside. You have Abby and Leon on one side, and Kai and Sophie on another side. And then Empoleon kind of looks at all of you and gets forward, and starts to lean left and right in terms of because it's laying on its back, it can't see, so you guys have to steer.
Well, yeah.
We gotta do this. We gotta steer. Okay.
Yes.
You remember Ride Pokemon in 7th Gen? Here we
Yeah,
go.
here we go.
Yes. Oh my god.
I'm thinking
thriving.
Pokemon Rangers, like the Shadow of Almio one, where you have the Empoleon in the water.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're
So,
doing this.
As
I'm
you
gonna get a
guys
cool selfie too.
as Empoleon kind of pushes with his large fins, and you guys also gently push. As you get up to the crest of the hill, you look down, and it's snow, but it's steep, and there's rocks here and there. Like, this is definitely approaching double black diamond.
Oh shit!
Can we do this?
Shit. I mean, I think it's too late. We've already committed.
Oh boy.
All right, so here's how we're gonna do this.
Oh, hold on
Parker's
just a sec.
we're gonna die.
Here's how we're gonna do this, okay? So as you guys go down, you do have to steer. So what we're gonna do is,
Okay.
you guys are going. It is going to be more or less timed, essentially, because
Oh shit!
you guys have to communicate
wait.
quickly on where to would go lean left or right.
Can I get an advantage, at least in the steering, if we use Sophie's makeshift spear just to sort of slow us, like to help pull us in a direction?
Oh, like a paddle.
Basically
We'll
a
just,
paddle,
like-
but I'm putting in the snow
Yeah.
to sort of force us in a direction.
Yeah.
I'll say you
Yeah,
can
yeah, yeah.
try.
I'll try. Okay, because I know
I
her
got
spear
this.
was shoddy
It's
at
my
best.
weapon. Hey, hey.
It's better than nothing.
So I will. I will say. Just so you can say your attributes now. You are just going to do a. You are just going to do, and you are going to be able to choose either a strength or dexterity, and then survival, and then the last one's blank. So choose now what you're going to use to steer.
Both of those
Each-
are the
each of
same.
you
for me,
individually.
so-
Yeah, mine are also the same. So lol.
Each of you, all of you individually can choose. So, what we're gonna do is, as you're going, you have to communicate quickly on where to turn. And if I think you take too long, then you just go
God.
straight.
Honestly, do
And-
you guys want me to just make a decision?
And then you,
I'll
and
just
then
shout
you
it.
can, and then when you roll, it is not successes. I am taking the total cumulative number that you guys roll, and applying that to the steering.
Okay.
Okay.
Are you
I'm just-
ready?
Yes, I'm just gonna say a direction. I hope you guys also say that direction, as you
This
should.
is gonna be interesting.
Okay, I'm ready.
Yep.
Wait, hold on. Okay, sorry. Discuss it just a little bit more because I have some music that I really want to use.
Is it the
Oh,
Mario
no.
slide music that Red Bull just said?
Is it the what?
Mario slide music from 64.
Maybe.
That would be. Oh my god.
Okay, so I
What
think
am
the
I gonna
best
need
way to
to
do
do?
this. No, I think the best way to do this is when the directions come up, I'll say a direction, and you guys should say it with me. Like, the same direction is better than two people doing different directions, regardless of what we
Okay.
do.
What if your direction leads into a hole?
It's better than hitting the tree right in front of us, and all breaking our skulls and dying.
I like my
Okay.
skull. I like it intact.
Oh god. Okay.
Trust me, this is actually Overwatch team skills coming into play for me.
This is my Mario Party DS skills coming into play for me.
We have different training.
Very different training.
A lot of the things in the Overwatch team where you better choose the same thing even if it's a bad idea just because it's
Yeah.
better than doing two different things wrong.
No, there's
or-
literally a mini game exactly like this in Mario Party, and you ride in like a little shoe, and you
I
all
just-
have to choose the same direction.
I'm just saying it's important we just do the same thing.
Okay. Yeah, I agree.
All right, I can follow the crowd, unless I get confused between rights and lefts again.
Oh my god, no!
Just say the thing we're saying.
All
Hey,
right,
Can we just like hold on and not steer?
I feel like that
That's
would
my
probably be
proposition.
best. That would probably be best.
Oh my god. I apologize ahead of time for how horribly this is gonna go.
No,
I
this was
so,
I
I am
started
so
this.
excited for how horribly this is gonna go.
We're gonna die. And I'm the one that told us to do this.
Yeah, I mean, you did have the. You were like, we do have Empoleon. I just said sled, but damn, you made it come to life.
Look, it's the penguin slide. Empoleon's a big
No,
steel bird.
Look, if this is how I die, this is the coolest way to die.
Exactly.
Oh my fucking god. You know what? Screw it. Here.
Is it not working?
Yeah, we're just gonna do it. We're gonna just do it old school.
Are you gonna stream through Discord?
Nope, we're just posting Pokemon channel, and Kai, you're gonna play it on stream. You're gonna play in the background.
Oh my god.
Oh my
okay,
God.
okay.
All right,
Let me know when to start.
all right, ready? And you guys push off in 3, 2, 1.
Oh my
And-
god.
And as you guys start racing down, it's immediate, just wind in your hair, just. And as it's straight, I mean, it'd be fun if it wasn't horrifyingly terrifying.
Oh my
As
god.
you're going down, you're immediately going into a sort of, you have to immediately start to turn right just to avoid a
Right.
giant sharp boulder. So I want all of you to make the check now. Go.
What check?
Oh
Fuck.
my god. Okay, thank God,
He wasn't
Sophie.
there.
I was not there.
Oh my.
Strength survival or dexterity survival?
One or the other. Choose one.
Okay. This
This is amazing. Okay. Just barely, you guys. Like the side of Empoleon hits the rock, and the rock splinters into pieces. And you see Empoleon kind of look up at all of you, like, what the, like, watch where you're going, sort of look before its head lays down and it tucks its neck in as much as it can. It's like a bullet. You guys are careening down right now.
Oh
Are
my
you guys
god, yes.
Are you guys trying to go fast, or are you trying to slow it down?
Slow it a little bit. We want to be able
Whoa.
to get as much time as we can. Slow it a
How are
little
you
Okay,
bit.
well
slowing
those
it?
two are cowards, but
What?
Okay, how are you trying to slow it?
We can
Would
use.
leaning
Okay.
backwards work?
can we like stick our feet out? Like if we're like sitting on this Empoleon, can we like?
Oh, I feel like
put,
we're gonna
our
break
leg
our
up and,
legs.
drag- No, I think it'd be fine.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. You know what? If you want to stick your feet out, Sophie, make just a flat strength check for me.
So if we don't.
I mean, I don't really want to.
Do
Okay, well it's
not.
too late.
Oh, thank God.
All right. So as you dig your toe, dig your toes in as much as you can. It's not doing anything. You guys
Yes.
this is more than 45 degrees. This is close to a cliff, and you guys are just. And as you look forward, you start to see foliage pop up, and you have trees coming in at you. You have a tree directly in front of you. Which way are you going?
Right.
3,
Right.
2. Okay, roll.
Right. Yeah.
Lee, oh my god.
I rolled 3 6s.
All right. So that one. You guys take much better. You just lean right, and Kai and Sophie, as you guys are on the side that comes close to the tree, you just feel the tree go, just like you feel the wind off of it right next to you, right, like by your legs. You could swear you feel it. As you guys keep going, you see another tree. Which way are you going?
Left.
Left.
Okay, roll.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. Sophie is
I
on
got 3
point.
sixes.
Look
All
at
right,
that.
then left. You pull, then Empoleon leans, and you guys careen left. As you're going, you look forward, and you see what looks like a large divot in the snow. What do you do?
Right.
Right.
Roll.
At least it wasn't once.
Carry this goddamn team.
So it's a 7 total.
As you guys are trying to push to move and correct, you going left, and now you're trying to turn right. It doesn't quite get there, and you drop down into this little divot, and it pops you up, and
Are we launching? Oh, hell
Oh,
yeah.
Hold on to this
you look
Empoleon.
down, and it's hard to tell because of the white, but there's a second where you can tell you're like 20, 30 feet in the air.
Oh my-
And you guys are coming back down. I want everyone to make a check to hold on for landing.
Okay, what check? Oh, just
Same one.
Okay.
Same one.
I am.
Okay, I made
clinging to
it.
Sophie.
I made it.
All right. Ooh, Sophie, that was close.
No, I
That
know.
was close. Sophie, your fingertips slip for a moment, but you hold on by like essentially a pinky before the other hand just quickly grabs back, and you guys, you're bouncing along, and before you can come to another boulder.
Right.
Right.
Go, roll.
Okay.
Oh, this one you immediately careen right, and you hear like the metal bits of Empoleon scrape the boulder. And as you guys keep going, you look forward and you see a drop, just a drop off. You can't see the bottom of it. You just see an edge as you're quickly approaching, just an edge, and you don't know what's on the other side.
Wait. So there's no way to go left or right?
It extends left and right. There's nowhere that you could turn to.
We're flying,
go around it.
boys! We're
Oh
flying!
my god.
And I'm serious when you say you are approaching like 40 or 50 miles per hour.
Okay, great. I am
fucking
holding on to dear life. I am taking the rope and I am wrapping it around like a piece of Empoleon, and I'm fucking bracing myself.
I have wrapped my piece of rope around Sophie.
Oh, we're all holding on.
Yeah,
All right.
we're going straight.
As you guys come on, you guys just hold tight, and you feel Empoleon tense up and just brace as.
Penguins can fly.
Just the air through your hair before you guys look down, and Kai, you can see, well, you're just white. You can't tell how far. It's like an optical illusion. There's just uninterrupted white, and you can't tell how far it is. You are still just falling after 5, 10, 15 seconds before you all just feel this impact as you're all roped together, so you get dragged in more or less. But Empoleon and all of you basically just bullet into this large, tall snowdrift.
Oh my god.
And there's a moment of you guys all just like, and you can turn the music off now.
Okay.
Oh my god. That was such good background music. I was really feeling it.
You guys, after a moment, you guys are just in there, essentially like 4 people-sized holes in the snow next to an
I'm just like
Empoleon-sized
lying
hole.
there like, am I alive? Did I die?
God, is that you?
Hey, I hate roller coasters.
Same.
So how in the hell
Oh,
did?
I love them. I had the best time.
I hate roller coasters.
Oh, I'm
Okay,
a roller
so
coaster
we can blame
junkie.
Sophie for this.
What?
Yeah, Sophie, how
I-
dare you make that idea up?
Okay,
Yeah.
so first off, fuck
Yeah,
you,
what the fuck,
Kai.
Sophie?
Okay, first off, Kai is responsible for this, not me. I am maybe partly responsible, but Kai is also responsible, so don't you dare fucking pin this on me. Second, I would like to see how Empoleon is doing.
Yes, how are you, Empoleon?
Empoleon slowly climbs his way out and looks at you guys for a moment before his eyes just close and he gives a big smile. Empoleon.
Thank God he liked that.
I give him a hug.
I'll give him a big hug. He
Good.
was
Group hug.
group hug.
Same.
Well,
Tongue
we
time.
made it down the mountain in record time.
I'm full of great ideas.
As you guys made it down the mountain, you actually, at that last cliff edge, rocketed you into the side of the mountain that you have to climb up. So, about 100
Pretty
feet
good.
above. You're like 100 or 200 feet above the valley, at least. You didn't go all the way to the bottom, only to have to climb back
Ah.
up.
Time saver.
Damn. See?
You guys also did that just before dark.
Okay, so now it's like almost dark, and we need to
We need to climb.
fucking hightail. We need to hightail it.
Luckily, the mountain you are here to climb now is not like rock climbing. It's more of a steady, just straight hill up to a peak. So this one, less of a taxing endeavor, shall we say. And as you guys steadily start to push your way up, Sophie is essentially using the Corefish Spear as a walking stick by this point.
Still in one piece after that?
Somehow.
Damn.
Somehow.
Okay, wow.
You're a better craftsman than I thought.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
So, to be fair, you guys didn't use it to try and steer. You just kind of leaned.
Yeah, we, honestly, my brain was like, I have to hold on for dear life.
And as you guys crest the top, you look forward, and immediately you see just almost this plateau-like peak, steady, beautiful white snowdrift, and in the middle, almost snowed in, it looks like this large, rectangular, metallic thing. Can't be more than 10 feet tall, maybe, and maybe a good 20 feet long on the side you're looking at. It's snowed in on almost all sides.
I guess we gotta start digging.
Shelter! Let's go!
As you guys go up to it and start just shoveling snow out of the way, you unveil what looks like. At first, you think it almost looks like a large sort of shipping container. It's got that sort of metallic texture to it, but it's bolted in deep into the ground past the snow. You come across windows that are boarded up, and eventually you do uncover what looks like a door. It's got a latch on it that you have to push the ice off of before sliding it off and pushing heavily. And as you get inside, you look, and it is frigid in here, but what you see is what looks like old furniture. Like, it is a sort of ratty couch, or maybe what used to be one. It's kind of in pieces. There's ice all over it. You look across, there's cabinetry and tables kind of installed to the inside of this large steel container. You look up, and there is a light bulb free hanging from the ceiling. It's in a rough state, to the point where you think this might be a decommissioned or an old outpost that no one has used in a while.
Is there still a furnace
But
to use?
there is a furnace to use.
Thank God.
It just doesn't have anything to burn.
That's all.
Oh my god.
We have the
Okay,
spear.
here, where can I
Burn the
burn?
couch. Burn the couch.
Oh yeah,
Burn the
honestly, we should probably burn like a chair or something.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just use some of the furniture in here. Yeah, what's the shittiest looking piece of furniture in this room?
The couch.
And we're burning the
Okay.
couch.
Alright, we're burning the couch.
Definitely the shittiest looking piece of furniture is the couch. Okay.
Okay, great, we're taking it apart. I
Is
let
there anything
Axu
to
out.
light? Oh, is there anything to light the furnace too?
Looking around you don't see anything.
Then
All of the supplies looked like they were cleaned out of here before it was left alone.
Then when they put it in piece and put it in, I will send out Freya to see if she can chip like the edge of the furnace to create a spark.
Okay.
Let's let out a Shanks and actually use Spark.
You know, I forgot
know?
you had Shinkses.
That's okay. I just
Shanks,
figured
I got
that might be
Pichu.
yeah.
No, you do that first. That sounds like a
Okay,
better
yeah.
idea.
We'll give it a go. All right, so I'll let out Zenny, and Iroh's there to tear apart the couch. He likes
Okay.
destroying things, so like Iroh make firewood.
I'll have Naboris come out to break stuff. It's always fun to break shit.
As
Yeah.
Axio and Naborith come out as the wrecking team, one gives Axio before diving headfirst, and the other one sort of slowly walks up and goes, eh, and starts biting at the bottom, the base
A
of
beautiful team.
Truly, masters of the field.
Yes, I'm
And-
so proud of our boys.
it.
Look how they've grown.
Kai, can you?
Me?
Actually, I want you as the trainer to do it. I want
Okay.
you to make an insight, knowledge, crafts check for helping
Knowledge.
Freya light the fire.
Oh, I thought Zenny was gonna do that.
Okay.
Yeah, we were gonna do electric.
Because
Pokemon
it did
first.
sound like a better
Yeah.
idea than what I had.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'll say it doesn't take long before just just the wool, the old wool, just almost explodes in fire, and Zenny like all but jumps back into your arms, Sophie. And just before the fire sort of settles down, and there's a moment where you guys start to like cough as the smoke, the whatever chimney was made was probably iced over as it soon melts away. The ice melts away from the fire, and it starts to let smoke out the top again, and you guys slowly but steadily have a nice, contained, warm shelter.
Thank God.
And it's about 10 to 11 p.m. by the time you do that. It has been dark for a few hours by the time you get this
Okay.
going.
We'll want to wake up as soon as possible when light hits.
Yeah, I'm going the fuck to sleep.
Even if we aren't morning people, we kind of gotta.
Yeah, I am sleeping now. I'm gonna let out Jupiter to hug, and I'm gonna hug him in the incubator while I sleep.
You know what? Carver's a fluffy guy. I got Carver and Boris.
Yeah, that's
I
fair.
have Forrest, but I don't know how willing he is to actually be cuddly. I feel like he's kind of a dick, and he might just be like, fuck you. So, you never really
Don't you
know.
have Pancham?
I do have Pancham. I have Pancham, and then Shinx and Forrest. So,
Oh, you got plenty of
Yeah,
cuddle
You got
I'll be
Fuzz.
I have two that will probably cuddle, and one is a maybe, and will probably get lonely in the middle of the night and then come and do it.
Yes.
Oh wait, I forgot otters have fur. I can send out you. I don't know why. I think of them as like skin fish.
Yeah.
Skin
I don't know how else to
fish.
describe that.
Gross.
I don't know how to describe a fish. Scales?
Sophie, that goes on this time on.
Ah, shit! I was
doesn't
supposed
have
to
it.
write that.
Oh my god. You forgot over the sled.
I got too excited. Okay, we're doing great. No, it's fine. I can catch up. That's not hard.
Okay.
I have to skin fish. That is the
That's
first
the
thing I'm
first
writing.
point, and you're writing backwards.
Yes, I'm writing backwards.
All right. So,
Since we're in a contained area, I'll also probably let out Juno and Harper if they want snuggles.
No!
Okay.
as you let them all out, let's see.
I'm not gonna fucking sleep if you do that.
Juno and Harper immediately feel the frigid temperatures and just try and stick as close to you as they possibly can.
Do you guys want back in the Pokeball?
Juno just like starts.
Okay, yeah, I'll put them back in the Pokeballs.
Mm.
No cuddle bugs.
Um,
Jupiter's only cuddle bug today.
Jupiter seems to be handling it better. And Kai Carver is more or less a like he's almost your size. He's maybe a foot shorter than you, so it's more or less very furry cuddle bug. So that's pretty easy. Sophie, you have Zenny and Forrest, like you said, and Pocky. Zenny and Pocky seem more than willing to stay close to stay warm. Forrest, as you expected, just sort of turns his nose up at you before finding his own sort of padded corner, turning a few times before settling down in it. And there's a few times where his one eye will open and look at you as Pocky and Zenny are sort of nuzzled into you. And at some point in the night, you just kind of open your eyes, and there's a white fluff ball settled like on your chest, like almost at your neck.
Oh my god, this is you just made my cat. This is
Yeah,
literally
that's correct.
Sokka.
Yeah, that's
He
correct.
comes in the middle of the night and will drool on my face.
Yep, that's correct.
Oh my god.
Except
Okay.
Forest drool is colder than the air around you.
Ah,
You get woken up very
nasty.
quickly.
I love you, you little asshole.
Empoleon himself seems to, for more or less, opt to stay outside. And either watching the night or falling asleep in the cold, as Empoleon is, as you know from Pokedex, used to Arctic waters, just like Lapras, so cold is not much of a factor for him. The night steadily goes, and eventually all of you start to fall asleep, with plans to wake up at the break of dawn to keep moving. Kai.
Don't give me more dreams.
Nightmare.
As you
It's nightmare time.
as you start to fall asleep, that little thing at the back of your mind that's always telling you it was real, it happened, that image is loving to haunt you. Every time you close your eyes, you can see vague imagery of it, of this large being that almost presses the air around you into something so dense that it's pain. As you close your eyes, you open them again, looking at the fire, just hoping that it'll go away before you close your eyes again. And now this being, this is changed in a flash. Now, you're looking at what you think might be storm clouds. And this large, maybe snake-like body, plated in black, curling through the clouds, all in but an instant, as if it's playing in fast motion and then slows down as these bright eyes look at you. And there's a moment before a large, earth-shattering roar, almost a scream from the sky, and a mouth opens, and before all of light just consumes your vision, before you open your eyes, and barely through the boarded windows you can see the bright light of the sun just barely peeking in over the horizon and almost aimed right at your face.
I definitely have that look like I might have gotten to sleep, but I'm definitely not awake. How can you have bags and also be wide awake at the same time? Is basically my face right now.
Oh, that's just my look. That's my permanent, like, just aesthetic.
I'm just gonna wake everyone up, like, all right, guys, wakey wakey. Nothing happened tonight.
Like Sophie.
Alright.
Wake up.
Come on!
Oh. Are you up?
I'm gonna sit on Sophie.
Oh my god! I'm awake! What the hell?
Are you
I
up?
thought you were doing that thing where you say you're up, but then you just are not.
No, literally, I am okay. Me, Molly, and Lee, I think I am maybe the best person to wake up. I need one alarm, that's it. I know that Molly sets like 80 alarms, and I think Lee is just as bad. I need one wake-up call, and I'm good. Why are you sitting on me?
I don't think Lee's awake.
I don't
Oh
think
my
I thought you
God.
were moving.
I thought you were dead.
I thought you died.
Jab Lee in the side.
That was worded. That was worded. I accept.
I accept. It was an option.
Okay, fun time. Let's go.
Yep, we're instantly leaving.
I want to get out of these mountains.
Alright.
Let's make sure Empoleon's still there.
As you come outside, Empoleon is up and is sort of... You see the footprints from Empoleon has been waddling sort of around the peak, just sort of looking in every direction. Probably never having been this high up before.
Can I see Moki Village from here?
You just see mountains.
We got another long way to go, huh?
You have a ways to go.
Let's not sled down this time.
No, thank you. I would not like to do that again.
Ew, buzzkill. I had a great time. Empoleon, if you ever want to go sledding, hit me up.
I will do it if you knock me out and tie me to Empoleon.
Oh my god.
Can I see the next base from here? The next hut?
Make an insight survival alert check, Kai.
Insight survival alert. Yeah, I got eyes.
Looking forward, you try and think, okay, look at peaks, look for anything that doesn't look natural. You look through, and the mountains ahead of you, it's like you're in the middle of all of this mountain range. There's some bigger, there's some smaller. But it's just a sea of mountains, and you don't see any structure in your immediate sight.
Then I guess forward is all we're going.
All right. As everyone gets up, stretches a little bit, you feel like your bones ache just that bit more. The soreness is far more terrible because of how cold the air is. I want everyone to make an insight survival. Nope. I want everyone to make a tough survival athletics check first.
How tough are
See
you?
how well you're doing today. To see how well you're doing today.
I ate a bowl of nails for breakfast.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
All right, you guys are handling it all right. As you're continuing, I now want everyone to make an insight survival alert check.
Are we gonna die? Let's find out. I'm waiting for that one day when all of us fail a roll, and Parker just says, "Okay."
Ah ha ha! 3 6s!
Sophie's 4 is a 3.
Yes, that's correct.
All right.
Fortunately, a crit is 5 6s.
Crit is 5 6s now? What?
It's all
It's always been 5 6s.
Fuck! Why did I
Sixes
think it
just
was
3 6s just cancels 3 1s.
Ah. Tragic.
Abby's the only one to have done that. When she used her all-seeing third eye to look inside the device. What do I see, God? It's like, you see everything, I suppose.
Well, shit, let me send you my notes.
You're the DM now.
If there's any roll to crit on, I guess it's that one.
It was a pretty helpful one, because we learned the name probably before Parker was going to give it to us.
That's absolutely true. So, continuing forward, you... Oh, Jesus. Okay. Continuing forward, you start to head down, and do you all tie the rope again?
Yeah, safety rope.
Safety rope?
Always gotta have safety rope.
That's like step 1 of climbing anything that's tall.
I don't trust myself not to fall.
I've
I mean,
probably
that's-
already fallen.
I also don't trust you not to fall.
Yes, you've seen me trip on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we had snowshoes.
Probably should have gotten that when you were trying to buy when I told you to buy snow gear, huh?
I didn't think about it.
Probably.
Because, you know,
Oh
we
my
were
God,
buying
I
snow
was
gear
literally
at
ready to-
Fairland when we were going to just go through the water
Oh
over.
my god. I was literally like, I'm packing for Mount Everest, and then everyone made fun of me, so I put my stuff back on the shelf.
So, first, Kai and Sophie. Everyone's proceeding down relatively okay. You all make it to a sort of walking alongside a cliff face on your left, with a bit of an overhang above you. And on your right, you can see gently falling snow as it starts to snow outside. And it goes downhill to your right. Sophie, as you look around, it's, at least for how much pain you're in, there is a lot to look at because it is fairly beautiful. It is perfect, soft snow almost on everything, and the ice shards, the icicles hanging down, are crystals and completely clear. And you're just like looking at them for a moment because you think, wow, I don't think I could be a farther cry from what home is right now. This is incredible. And then as you look, one of the icicles hanging from the ceiling appears to almost have a blue face that's looking back at you for a moment.
Can I like just move my Pokédex toward it and be like,
Yeah.
Pokemon?
Kai, you feel the rope like tug as you look, it like stop as you're moving forward, and you turn around and look, and you see Sophie just looking up, slowly raising her Pokedex. And you hear number 583, Vanillish, the icy snow Pokemon. Snowy mountains are this Pokemon's habitat. It conceals itself from enemy eyes by creating many small ice bundles and hiding around them. It may attach itself to the ceiling of ice caves to hide around the ice. And you also get number 584, Vanillux, the snowstorm Pokemon. It grew a new head with evolution, and they get along really well. They need to drink a lot of water. They need to drink a lot of water in order to keep cool outside a jelly. That's a typo. Is gelid a word?
That doesn't sound like a word.
Let me check the context.
I don't know.
As I'll
Gelid,
pull
Google.
up the Pokedex.
I mean, that sounds
No, it means icy or extremely cold. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, Pokedex.
Okay. Good job.
You guys learned something today. So did I.
The more you know.
The more you know.
They need to drink a lot of water in order to keep cool outside of gelid weather. If both heads get angry, they will expel a terrible blizzard around them.
Hey, maybe Dino can take a tip before it gets two heads.
Yeah. Oh God. I'm not. He is not gonna. No.
Hey, they get along.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Question. If we, this is a straight up ice cream Pokemon.
It is ice cream, yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So like, if we lick it.
Oh no!
That would be
So
like
that's
ice
actual
cream.
ice, though. It's not made of sugar.
I don't want to lick ice. I don't want to
There's
lick
a moment where
Pokemon.
there's a moment where you just hear, and just an icicle just spears down on the ground near you guys before the snow on top of it pops out with a few tiny little pointed ice shards that kind of flutter around like their tiny arm stubs as the face forms, and this Vanillish kind of looks at you guys and goes as it floats near you guys, just barely off the ground as it pulls itself from the snow.
Sophie, you can always test to see if your tongue sticks to it like a metal pole.
This feels like a nightmare.
This is a bad idea.
It's cool.
No.
I like these guys.
I also want to point out that a Vanillish is over 3 feet tall. It's almost 4 feet tall.
Uh-huh.
This is like a horrible nightmare
It's a
when
very
food
big
starts
snow
chasing
cone.
you.
Food starts tasting you.
It's like one of those horrifying Dairy Queen dreams.
Do I have any signal in the mountains?
Well, I don't think we've had signal for a long time.
No.
Not particularly.
Damn,
Not
because
well.
I would have definitely Googled Vanillish edible question mark.
I'm going to be honest.
no.
It's about as edible as other ice is.
Even if you have signal, you definitely don't have 4G internet up here. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
I figured. Well, I don't plan to. I'm not gonna lick it. I'm not gonna do that.
Wait,
The big one said that.
Are we still in sight of the previous dome that we were in? Or not dome, box?
No, you left sight about that a couple hours ago.
I was gonna see if I could like visually ask them where the next one is, but I can't.
You can still try. Just have to be more creative, I guess.
Draw a picture. I got this. I'm an artist.
Okay, Sophie, draw a
Okay,
picture.
no. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a. God, do we have any boxes? Does anyone have?
I don't know. I don't have a cardboard box on me. Like, what the fuck? I'm hiking up a
It doesn't
goddamn mountain.
become
Why do I have a
anything.
box?
I'm just trying to add. Okay. Whatever.
The only
You know
box
what?
I would say that you might have is like essentially the jewelry box that the Never Melt Ice was contained in that Sophie bought.
Do you? Oh, I'm gonna ask.
I mean, I would still have that box then.
Okay, I'm gonna show that and say, have you guys seen like this but big?
Make a
I use my hands,
insight.
obviously, like.
Yeah, make an insight contest etiquette check, Kai.
Let's see. I'm very bad at explaining myself, so this is
How's your poke etiquette? Ooh, not
very
bad, not bad.
good.
Not bad at all. As this Vanillish sort of looks at the box and looks at you, and there's a as another Vanillish and a Vanillix kind of fall from the ceiling and join it, all kind of crowding around and looking at you and looking at this box, and they look at each other and it's like Vanillish, Vanilla, and they're all talking to each other. They look at you. Yeah, don't you love it, Sophie, that I have to say these stupid things?
10 out of 10. I do love Mystery Dungeon because I do not have to make Pokemon noises.
Hey, at least I don't have to think of lines for them to say.
Yeah, no, that's so fair.
You just have to give ideas.
As they look at you, the first Vanillish to talk to you, it's tiny little triangular icicles that are poking out of the snow on top of it that are like stubby little arms for it. Kind of wave, and it sort of floats over to the edge of the cliff face where you guys are hiking on, and it points to the far off through the valley. You can almost see, almost leading to it, very lonely mountain style. There is this hilltop that has a it gets up into the altitude of they're starting to get clouds around it.
Wow. Well, that might be our best bet then. If we have a guaranteed one, we can make better progress than just guessing. I'm gonna thank it. I'm gonna give it some Pokemon food.
It eats the Pokemon food and just smiles at you. Vanilla! And then as all three of them sort of float straight up and like almost plug themselves back into the snowdrift up top where they were just hanging icicles.
Okay. So you guys want to try... I think we should head for it, but do you guys want to try just guessing for a different one? Because that's pretty up there in the mountains.
I'm good with whatever. I just did not realize how much I am terrified of Vanillix until this moment, so I prefer to get out of this cave.
God.
It's like the opposite of the
God.
Pancham incident.
Okay.
And Lee, as you're thinking about how much you would very much like to leave, I didn't forget about your alert roll. Don't worry.
Oh, cool. I forgot about it.
I didn't forget, Lee.
As you guys are proceeding, Lee, you look down and you see the little spaces where the Vanillish and Vanillix had stabbed into the ground as they dropped down before floating. And you see your friend's footprint step beside them. Much bigger. But even next to these little Vanillish steps, there's very, very small footprints. And they're definitely footprints because you can steadily see one after the other. Small, narrow, maybe a few inches long, and maybe a few centimeters wide. And they are heading forward towards the direction that you were all going.
There's another Pokemon here, but I don't know what. I just see tiny footprints.
That's not very
Is it
helpful.
curiosity? Is it curiosity? Hello?
It could be a lot of things. Why would
Oh my
curiosity
God,
be heading
Lee,
here,
what
then?
the hell?
I'm gonna be honest. There's a lot of Pokemon that are small.
I'm
And
gonna
have
Pokedex
foot?
the ground.
What the hell?
You find snow.
As you you say you poke a stick around?
No,
Oh, I
Pokédex
did
the
my
ground.
Pokedex.
You Pokedex the ground. I mean, to be fair, in the past, Pokedex have had footprint
Ooh,
capability.
does this?
And it recognizes it as a Pokemon, not one that you have logged yet. It recognizes this, and it tells you, as it gives you a more complete, as it kind of scans over it, the image gives you a more complete sort of picture where these narrow footprints that were probably smudged by the snow, they have tiny claws on the front of them, very sharp, sort of long. And it gives you the image of number 461, Weavile, the sharp claw
Man,
Pokemon.
knew it.
They
Really
live
cool.
they live in cold regions, forming groups of 4 that hunt prey with impressive coordination. They leave claw marks and patterns to indicate their territory. It is devious and loves to cause trouble.
You guys thought I was crazy. You guys thought I was crazy. Pokedex on the ground.
Well, we thought you were crazy when you said it was curiosity.
Yes.
But I mean, I was here to catch a Sneasel. That sounds like a bad idea to do it while we're on this time-restricted mission.
All right.
We're gonna be walking for hours anyways.
Yeah.
I mean,
If you see it,
you have a sure shot right here.
yeah. If we see it, we'll just keep a lookout for a Sneasel or a Weavile.
I'm also terrified of Weaviles hunting us down.
That's fine. That sounds like a great time.
We a big knife penguin.
Adventure.
So I think that maybe like all of us combined could probably take down some Weavile.
Okay, we have a knife penguin and I have a laser dino. Like,
I'll also
I
let you
think we'll
guys
be okay.
know. I'll also let you guys know that you are aware, based on this Pokedex entry, that Weavile packs don't hunt for food all the time. They kill for sport.
Oh, that's fucked up. I
Vicious
love it.
Pokemon.
They're
love
like
it.
when Kai was talking about the very strong, very terrifying Pokemon that hunt at night. This is amongst that number.
Yep.
Nice.
This is definitely very, very high up there in the... Don't fuck with them.
Okay, so we will keep an even sharper eye out.
Great.
The
Okay.
sharpest.
So I'm gonna let Iroh out, and I'm just gonna hold him in my arms, and I'm gonna be like, "All right, buddy. If I say use Dragon Pulse, you're gonna use Dragon Pulse."
Hey, I'm just saying.
He goes axe you and assumes the Jack position in your arms of just aiming forward like planking.
Hey, so I got a question. So you know
Yeah,
how
what's
we
up?
had that plan before of like getting Carver an edgy girlfriend, and this is it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
And Axie
well, I
and
think you need to
Iroh
let
is
oh.
no, but Iroh is like
Oh yeah. Oh my god, we just hold him up and he knows the gender because he's nuts.
yeah.
Oh my god, I can't. This is my little gender Pokemon radar. What the hell are we doing? This is the worst idea, and I cannot even explain to you how on board I am.
To be fair, that's more like a gaydar because it only gets riled up with guys.
I looked down at Iroh and I'm like, all right, boy, I see you. You're valid.
We gotta look for when
you
it doesn't.
swear you
ping.
see Axie wink at you.
Oh my god. Oh.
You
God, oh my
gotta
God,
look for
I
when
wink
it's
at it.
not giving you a reaction.
Yes. Okay. Great. Perfect. I love it. I'm gonna be like, all right, boy. We're gonna do some matchmaking today. We're gonna
Hopefully.
find Carver a girlfriend, and you, sir, are in charge of finding the girl.
All right, let's get going.
Oh my god, this is a bad
Napoleon
idea.
must think we're the fucking stupidest people on the planet.
This is a decision. Alright, so I want all of you to make another tough survival athletics check.
All right. Athletics.
Solid threes.
Where did Sophie don't? Yeah.
Oh,
Alright.
there we go.
Ooh.
Doing alright. So, again, easier terrain today. And you guys are making great time. It's not even noon yet, and you have made it down from the previous mountain, and you're traversing through valleys, up hills, up sides of mountains, and you just have this fogged mountain that you are directed at in the distance in front of you. Yeah. You guys got a ways to go, but all's peaceful right now.
Are there trees in the valley? Just so I can find like branches we might use as
Oh, yeah,
sticks, basically.
Yeah, there are many like sort of tundra pine trees in the lower valley parts.
Yeah, I'm literally just trying to find a good walking stick. Seems like a good idea.
You know what? Make a insight knowledge crafts check for me.
All right.
Does my spear work as a walking stick?
Yeah, you've been using it as a walking stick up to this point.
Hell yeah!
that's some good
Guy's
stuff.
jealous of my cool walking
I'm
stick.
about to get a better walking stick.
Ew.
Spear a Weedle. Or spear a fucking weevil.
This walking stick has history.
Hey, Spear Weavile.
It
Hey,
has
Carver, look,
blood
it's your
on the
girlfriend.
other
Oh my
end.
god.
Fuck
Damn.
no.
You find one and you kind of break the limbs off of it, and it's enough.
All right.
It also helps you test the depth of the snow every time you take a step.
Something good to have at least. I'll probably just keep
And-
the extra wood so that we have something to burn when we get up there again.
Mm-hmm. As you guys are proceeding, you come down slowly down a valley. As proceeding, this is in the way of you going towards your destination, and what you quickly come across is Kai as you're leading the pack. As you set your foot down, I want you to make just a dexterity check.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
That's 2 dice, guys. I didn't do those 2 dice. Time to die.
As Kai sets his foot down, there's a moment where you set it down, and expecting just to find snow, it shoots out from under you, and you do, Kai, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little painful. You do a little bit of the splits before you just slip forward.
Oh no.
You slip forward, and you pull all the others with you onto this icy river. And you guys you guys all trip and stumble as the rope pulls you forward. And the only one who stops you guys from just jutting out into the middle of it is Empoleon, who is basically a brick and doesn't budge.
This is why the rope system works.
To cut you off the rope. I swear to God.
Please, God. Pull me up.
Oh my god. Okay. Pull him up.
So
Oh,
as you guys are looking,
I'm not a
You
flexible
see now.
person.
So as you guys look, you see that Kai has stepped onto a easy to miss but lightly dusted sort of icy river that's maybe 100 feet across. But it is. Hi, Louie. Thanks for that.
Oh.
He doesn't like the river.
Hello,
He said, get rid of the river, please. Uh-oh.
Well,
I think Louis killed him.
or I think Parker's gonna kill him.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh, no, he's a good boy. Parker, that's a good boy.
That's a good
Lee,
boy.
you
right
say
there.
that about a lot of animals who are very undeserving of that title.
Harper.
Harper's a good girl.
No! Oh my god, I'm gonna kill you.
Hey,
She's a sweet little baby.
Sophie, since Parker's busy, what do you think of the Gator plan?
I love it. Oh, this
Yeah?
is so fun. I'm so excited for it.
I'm
think
still-
it's an excellent idea.
I'm still attempting to figure out how we get those Sneasel or Weavile, probably the Sneasel, to join us, but step 1 is finding them, right? So we got
Yeah.
that covered.
I mean, okay, they're ice Pokemon, right? I have some ice peppers. Could bribe them.
We could, but I need something that'll make them want to stay with the group and not me constantly feeding them food.
What about a
Carver.
big edgy man?
Carver.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But then my brain just goes to, what am I going to have them do? Assert dominance?
Jesus
I'll just
Christ.
show them my spear, and I'll be like, I hunt for sport all the
Because
time.
they're already in a pack. Well, they're already in a pack, so I'm going to need to present something that makes them want to leave that pack for us.
Okay, so
Well, Carver, I think, is a
Carver
good
if
seller.
they're straight and Freya if they're gay.
What?
Well, we want an edgy girlfriend for Carver.
Okay.
Yeah, so first off, I think we just show off Carver, and we're like, look at this hunk of man.
Look at this hunk of man meat.
Hey, look, he has the right color scheme.
He does. He's
We all
black and
look at
red.
Carver, we're like, Carver, flex! Flex, Carver!
I'm basically going to have Carver be a male model, is what you guys should say.
Yeah.
I'm doing.
And I support him in his endeavor.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't have an
Here you
idea,
go, Carver.
which is the worst
Carver.
part.
Carver, do the peck thing. Flex your pecs, do the peck thing.
Oh, we're gonna have him walk the runway.
Yeah, the worst part is I don't have an idea, so this might
Exactly.
be the best
this is all we
idea.
have.
This is
This
literally
is
all
the
we
only
have.
option.
I mean, I
I'm
think,
going-
okay,
Yeah.
Carver holding the ice peppers.
I mean, like, maybe. 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 I'll think about it.
We'll think about it more as we go on. That was us trying to pass the time while you were doing whatever with Louis.
That's fine. I was just making sure that everything was fine, and it was shocking.
Hey. Carver could, like, cut down a tree, right? Like, Carver's pretty jacked.
He's pretty jacked. He's got like 4 strength now.
Literally, show that off. Just fucking, like, this is gonna be, like, one of those, weird muscle model things, and he's just gonna, like, show how much he can lift.
I feel like we're gonna have a repeat of the Panchamans then. I'm gonna need your help to do this, but I think this might work. We need to show Carver off.
Yes. I'm here for Pancham round 2.
All right, that's gonna be our idea for that if we encounter a Sneasel or Weavile.
Love it.
Parker's face bombing.
Yeah, I'm into it. Dude, we're playing Pokemon D&D. You guys do whatever the hell you want, honestly. But yeah. So
it's better than
you
Gang
guys.
Wars.
Yeah. So you guys are currently at the edge of a large frozen over. What looks like a large frozen over river that's maybe 100, 150 feet between you and the other side, and your path is crossing it.
Okay.
What's the plan?
No, we have an advantage at least. Empoleon, specifically, is fine with this. Empoleon can completely survive the river. If we find, like, I'm assuming it's not ice all the way around, or just ice flows.
No, it's ice. It's completely iced over. You don't know how thick it is, but it's iced over completely.
Don't know how deep the river is.
No. You also don't know how strong the current is, or if there's a current at all.
Before we step, we could have Empoleon, like, try to ice it over more.
Oh yeah, Empoleon does have some ice moves. And we have Forest. We could try and thicken the ice.
Forest!
Empoleon does have to be the lead, I think, for this, because there's no way, like, I know... Actually, no, we have to be the lead, because then Empoleon's just going to weigh us into the river. Yeah.
Then Empoleon, and then us two.
No, Empoleon has to be in the back in case we fall in, so we don't get swept away in the current.
Okay.
Yeah, can I bring out Forest? I'll have him use Powder Snow. It says that this powder can easily turn a room into ice, and it freezes whatever it touches. So that seems like it would work.
Seems like a pretty good move.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds
like a good
pretty
idea.
effective.
Yep.
Sounds like what we want to happen.
You know what? Eerie obviously doesn't have a great ice move, but Mist might at least help a little bit, right?
Like dust it.
Yeah, I mean...
some water droplets.
It is a cold mist. It might help add more a little. I know I'm going real light on this, but it's all I can do to add.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll take whatever help we can get.
Yeah, this is a risk, so we're going with everything we got.
Yeah. All right. I send out Forest, or maybe he's already out. I don't know. He might like vibing in the snow.
Yeah,
so
no, send out Eerie.
All right. So, as these two come out, for a moment, Eerie sort of looks around and is swaying, and looks up to you, Kai, as if and kind of turns its head, kind of asking what's going on.
Okay, we're gonna cross this river. I'm gonna hold you. I just need you to use Mist so we can help move across this river. Gotta make it as strong as possible. So give it your best.
All right. And they sort of look at you for a moment, and as you pick them up, they're kind of just like, still like shimmying back and forth in your arms before, whoosh, after a moment, mist settles over the entire river, and most of you can't see like 2 or 3 feet in front of you. And after Forest, I'm assuming you're gonna have Forest powder snow, just like a trail.
Yeah.
And as you have Forest use powder snow, which, by the way, Forest, even in the snow, Forest is still, you ground nature is icky and is on your shoulder.
Oh my god. Okay.
You ground.
Like, he was excited when he was excited when
be like, this is my gun.
He was excited when you first got here, but now he's like, and now he's like, oh yeah, there's dirt under this.
Oh my god.
We've been walking for like a day. What the fuck?
I'm obsessed with him. Like, he's too relatable and also so useless, and I love him.
If Forrest could talk, Forrest would be saying, "Are we there yet?"
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah,
So,
that's fine. I guess he's
as the
on me.
powder-
I'm holding him.
As the powder snow goes, and the you know what? I just want you to do a damage roll with powder snow.
Okay.
It's hard to miss the river.
Yeah.
Because I'm just interested in something.
That was
Okay.
a hefty snow.
I don't
So,
know if I already added bonuses in with the
I'll-
Nevermelt Ice.
Here, I'll
+1 to damage.
just Google how much, or not Google.
Yeah,
I'll look at
let's
the
say Google.
thing.
Okay.
But you keep going because that's the roll either way.
Okay.
Oh, I think I might have already added it.
What's for a special? I'll just DM you. So
No, I didn't.
keep going, Park.
Okay. Sorry.
No, you're fine. So as you have Snorlax go, and just his snowball exudes from his mouth, and explodes in a freezing sparkle, and all of this misty droplets in the air instantly turn to crystallized snowflakes that just steadily start to fall. A lot of you, it is quite beautiful, and it's just amidst the normal snow, this very steady and slow, very, very fine snowflakes just gently drift to the ground. And as you look forward, this gentle trail of white has been sort of made before you, where you can see it crosses over the river.
All right.
And as you all step onto it, there's a moment of test Kai. You're just testing it for a moment.
Got the stick.
And yeah, you poke it with the stick and you don't hear anything that's like cracking. And as you all walk across it, I want all of you to make a dexterity survival athletics check.
This is the part where someone fucks up and we die.
Sure is.
But it's
Could be
not
me.
me. It wasn't me that did
It's
it.
not me.
All right.
I mean, I did less great, but I
You also
don't
rolled
think
for
I
it.
died. Oh shit! My bad. Sorry. Okay. Let's try that again. Dexterity.
Okay.
Rewind.
Let's see.
Dexterity, survival, athletic. Was that what it was?
Yep.
Hey, you did
Okay,
better
well-
too.
Okay.
We did about the same.
Yeah. As you all you have to slowly take it walk for walk, but it seems all right. And as Sophie, you are the third person in line, I believe. You feel Abby kind of poke at your shoulder before gesturing back to Empoleon, who is gently unwrapping the rope from himself. And he starts to hand it to Abby, and he just sort of looks at all of you for a moment, with holding up his fins, just kind of like, keep going
That's
before
Yeah.
before you see him just take a leap before just spearing into the ice and cracking it immediately and shattering it and going into the water underneath before he's just gone.
that. That seemed like a better idea than what we had for us.
Yeah.
Well, Abby sort of pipes up and is like, well, it's probably been 2 days since he's eaten.
Yeah,
So-
he probably needs food.
Yeah.
We'll find. We'll just keep walking on the river, right?
Yeah. I mean,
And he'll-
the river
he'll-
leads up to
he'll-
the mountain, right?
Yeah, it continues down this valley.
Then yeah.
All right. And as you guys continue forward, you gently set foot on the other side, where the land is a little less steep and you can walk on what is essentially the shore, quote unquote. And you start to walk down the valley alongside this river. Occasionally you swear that you might see a shape or a couple shapes under the ice, but it's almost impossible to really tell. And as you continue forward, everyone make an insight survival alert check.
Fucking Weeviles.
Those fucking weevils.
Weevils.
Right out there. I couldn't find alert for some reason. My brain was off. I can see.
Oh, you see.
It's too snowy.
All
Too cold.
My glasses
my
keep
home.
fogging up.
Snow is my
Yeah.
element.
No, I just have Axu in my arms, just ready.
as you all look, you're just kind of looking around. Kai, you're the first to sort of you like to take a look away from where you're walking, just sort of looking around, both for safety and also you never know what you're going to see. And as you sort of look up across the river, back across the river on the side that you came from, which you're a couple hours away from now, it's a little past noon. You look up and along this cliff face, you feel like you can see maybe two short figures. It's hard to make out what they look like from a distance, but you can just see the large heads and maybe a small body before they disappear, either behind snow or into the snow.
I think we're being followed.
I think
And
we're
as
gonna
you-
die.
As you hear that,
We're being hunted.
you hear, and you look over to your right, where the snowbank is, and you see snow just sort of gently fall down it, pooling into a couple like snowballs before just settling. And you look up from where it came from, and there's no one there.
I'm about to punch Pokemon.
Well, this is
I
the
will
part where
fist
I
fight
pull
this
out
Weavile.
Carver just so I have some protection, because Empoleon's in the river and unable to protect us.
I'm
My
gonna. I
cock
also pull
tail.
out Lilith.
Everyone should probably
get-
stand a bit close to Carver.
Yeah.
I was gonna whisper like, keep
I'm
your
holding
eyes
like a
out.
gun.
It's a bit dangerous.
Carver kind of looks at you and lifts his chin a little bit before he flashes the bright purple claws he has in either hand.
Yeah, that'll help. Yeah.
And
Pyro, your time is now.
Hex you!
Oh boy,
Well.
oh boy. Maybe.
And as he does this, you hear a might have knocked down a snowdrift into an avalanche somewhere.
Maybe keep the shouting to a little bit of a.
Hex you!
That's better. Thumbs up.
Oh
Thumbs up.
God, I love this
He's
little crack
perfect.
rat. He
He's
is.
perfect.
He is.
But well, I guess we'll just keep going.
I am.
Being
good.
extra
On alert.
vigilant.
Yeah. Keep going. Have Axie ready as a weapon.
Okay, you have him shotgunned under your arm again.
Yes, that's correct. I literally am like cocking his tail. I'm ready to shoot. Like, I got a weapon. I'm not afraid to use it.
I've got a knife and I'm not afraid to use it.
So, as you guys continue, I can Kai, you're leading, right?
Yep.
Inside survival alert check for me.
All right. Do my eyes fail me? Only a little.
Moving forward, as you're leading, there's a moment where you're continuing, and it's maybe been 30 minutes, perhaps, since you saw these figures and this movement. Carver's been walking beside you, just trudging in the snow as he keeps his eyes peeled around the hills. And as there's a moment where he blinks, looks forward, and then looks at you, and before he goes, talk, before you feel your foot give out from under you, and the snow under you just gives out, and you fall, collapsing into this maybe 7-foot deep hole. And Lee, you're pulled down to like just laying on the ground from the rope as like Kai, you're like dangling a little bit, like about 6 feet down, with like you're basically just hanging on by Lee. Like Lee has just been pulled down to the ground at the top of the hole.
Pull me up.
This is terrible.
Pull me up.
And
I'm gonna try.
Oh my God.
as you're trying to recover from the situation, you hear Carver just go toss, and to like just him rubbing his claws together. And Sophie, you look around and you see the snow on the side of the snowdrift just rustle as very gently these large red fanned heads, 2 of them,
Yep.
emerge
Alright.
from it with just and just snickers going across these Weavile's faces as they look at you.
I have a feeling I need to pull up this sheet right now.
I let Jupiter
Alright,
out to try and help
punks.
Pull
me
me up.
yank.
What's
the
going
rope
on?
up.
Okay, I mean,
So
I'm
it's
gonna.
like
I
Jupiter
guess.
and me pulling.
I want you, Lee, to make a strength check, just a raw strength check.
Boy, is that the thing that I have a 1 in? It sure is.
You got 1 dice to succeed with. You,
Wow.
with all of the Herculean strength you can summon.
It's adrenaline. It's that adrenaline, man.
Yeah, whatever. Whatever.
There is a. Well, Kai, I want you to have Carver make a class check for me.
Uh-oh. Not great.
Memento. For some reason, I didn't have my D6s ready. So, as you, Lee, you just kind of get your knees up and you pull. There's a moment where there's a flash, and you hear scraping along the ice as you look to your left, and coming straight at you is another Weavile, just claws outstretched. But Carver immediately moves in the way, and there's a loud. It sounds like steel hitting steel as claws just impact each other, and sparks fly just. And before the Weavile just pushes off of Carver and flips back onto the ice, and another one joins it, and you have 2 up the hill from you, maybe 20 feet away, and 2 sitting on the ice.
Okay,
And
I'm holding
Kai,
Iroh up. I want to see if gender thing works.
Oh my! We're gonna find out which one's a good.
Have Iroh make an insight survival alert check, and Kai, at this point,
God.
at this point, as you're being pulled up, you have like your hands, like your gloves, grab the edge of the hole, basically. And you're like, and you like can barely get your head over to see what's happening right now.
The gator's turned off.
Iroh's just looking around like Iroh is just crazed right now. He's ready to fire. He has no idea who he's about to fire at. He doesn't know what parts they have, but he's gonna blow them off.
That's my boy. That's fine. We'll try again later.
Hey, at least you know you're getting that strength.
Yep.
Are they just trying to like circle us?
They seem to just be surrounding you, and they're holding their ground right now. They're just slowly sort of moving from side to side, not really interacting with you right now.
Guys, I don't know how to get out of this without us dying or
Okay,
fighting.
well, time for Sophie to lead.
I'm
All right,
about-
punk. What the fuck do you want? And I'm holding up my spear. I'm like, are you for real right now? Can we not do this right now?
Sophia.
I don't want to fight.
Please
But I
don't
will
eat
if I
us.
have to.
Actually,
I have
please.
the spear. I have the spear and I'm not afraid to use it. I also have this little man over here, and he's not afraid to blow shit up.
Sophie, make a tough contest intimidate check.
God. Sophie's intimidating.
A little bit.
It
Keep on blood on it.
It's got blood on it still.
does have Pokemon blood on it. It's frozen Pokemon blood now.
Yeah. Pokemon blood nonetheless.
God. As you're looking, the 2 on the ice, kind of, well, like one of them looks at the other like a little confused, and the other one just kind of narrows their eyes at you, Sophie, and he or she.
Oh.
Hard to tell.
Oh.
No, I promised that wasn't a giveaway. That was me
No,
trying to
it's
think
okay.
of.
I don't
That
actually-
was
I'm
me
going-
trying to remember. Kai, remind me, is there a physical difference between male and female Weavile? Because there is Sneasel.
I think it might have to do with their tails. I can't remember. It's very minor. You'd have to know to look for it.
Think.
Would a Pokemon nerd know to look for it?
Yeah, but I'm currently surrounded by
Would a
like
Pokemon
dozens.
nerd in a hole know to look for it? Like,
Oh,
no.
okay, no. The
he's like
the ears are
Emperor.
bigger for guys.
The ears are bigger for guys. Okay. Then I will say you are able to identify one of the ones in the ice as a female based on the ears.
Cool. Well,
as you look around, the other three are male, and they do seem to be following her lead more or less. As the three kind of, after Sophie's intimidation, kind of blink and look at her, and that Weavile just sort of narrows her eyes and looks at Sophie, and before just the claws kind of touch together in front of her, and she gives this this little noise with a wry grin that you assume is laughter.
I don't think she finds
Okay.
you intimidating.
I don't. This is my pack. Fucking back the hell up. I'm gonna tell Iroh to use Dragon Pulse, but I don't want him to hit. It's more of like a warning shot.
Have Ira make an insight check for me.
Oh god, he's so dumb. Why did I pick him? Okay.
Kai, did
I can
we
also
let
just
Sophie-
blast it. Okay, there we go. He
Yeah.
can see.
Yeah, Iro uses just use the move and just out of his mouth and just nearby in the ice goes and just shatters before drifting in the water.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna say, all right, you guys, you have to be careful when messing with us. Obviously, we have Iroh here. We have muscle. Look at Carver. I'm gonna have him use Home Claws. Hopefully, it didn't succeed. I want him to.
Kai, are you still in the fucking hole?
No, I got pulled out by
Yeah,
the.
I pulled
Okay,
He's
I was gonna say, are you
essentially
saying this is
he's essentially saying this like, you shouldn't mess with us because look at this guy as he gets up out of the hole and he points.
Look
to
at that
Carver.
one, not me.
All right, have Carver maybe do an accuracy check for Home Claws.
Yeah, I gotta roll that. I still did
Okay.
it.
So
That
Carver
does make
just-
him a little stronger, at least.
Carver sort of rubs his claws together, and there's a moment where this like brief shadowy bit sort of oozes off of them after he moves them away, and that's new, Kai. That's a new thing. You have not
Okay.
seen that before.
It's terrifying, but that's what we want right now.
Try not to react to that.
I didn't know we could do that.
The Weavile pack leader, she sort of looks, she eyes Carver up and down, and you can see this Pokemon, her brow kind of knits a little bit, looking at him like, I've never, like, kind of like, what is that sort of thing? Because obviously never seen something like Carver before. For the moment, they're not attacking, and the other three are still waiting for her to give them an order of some kind.
Maybe.
Should we
Okay,
just keep
well-
walking like we don't care
Yeah,
about
wait,
them?
Nope,
gotta-
that is okay.
No, I think if maybe we can do like a deal. Like, obviously they're a pack of 4, but they have to have like Sneasel young. Maybe we can like see if they have any that they want to give up, kind of like the Luxray. We can prove that if we can prove we're like a better pack or a good pack, then maybe we can get out of this with a new Pokemon.
This is true.
I stab my spear into the ice and I'm like, I am the better pack!
You take
Also-
the lead on
also-
this one.
Kai,
Oh, hell
we,
yes!
we did just let Sophia become the alpha.
Yes,
My time
because
is
Sophie
now.
has a blood-stained spear. I'm honestly letting her take the lead on this one.
Fear me!
No, I know. I just-
Sophie is just shouting all of this while we're whispering.
Future us has to look back on this moment, and I just wanted to
Ah,
point that
yes.
out.
Yep. Hindsight is going to hit us with a metal baseball bat, probably.
Very likely, but let's just let her go.
All right, so as you step up, Sophie, what do you say as the pack leader is eyeing you down?
Yeah, I stab my spear into the ice and I kind of like kneel down and I look at her and I'm like, you fucked with the wrong people.
I want you to make the intimidation check, the tough survival intimidation, or not survival intimidation, tough contest intimidate.
Yeah.
And I want Carver to do the same.
Okay, he's got a little tough, but he's got no contest or intimidate. Oh,
my god.
my god.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't think my roll's gonna
Oh my
matter,
god.
but we're gonna see this.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh
No, Carver's just like, what is going on?
Carver doesn't look like shit next to me.
Carver is kind of like about to step forward. You do this, Sophie, and he looks at you and like, Yeah, he looks intimidated by Sophie, and
Yeah.
as soon as that happens, Weavile's attention leaves him and looks at Sophie, and blinks up at her, and her eyes kind of widen for a second before looking to the others, and then looking back at you, and her attention completely having been taken off of Carver by Sophie, she now kind of looks at the others and it's like, wee, and the two, Sky, you see the two behind you in the snowdrift just kind of run on top of the snow up and around the hill, and the one next to the pack leader kind of runs up the ice a good distance away from you guys before curving around to the same hill they're on. And she sort of like slightly wide-eyed with Sophie, but narrowing her brow afterwards, does the same, and they sort of run off.
Well,
I think
just clap my hands. I'm like, that's that.
Well, we didn't get what we were hoping for.
I mean, we didn't die.
That's true.
You're welcome.
I guess. Yes, thank you. Well, that was the better alternative. The worst situation was dying, so yeah.
Probably be back, honestly.
Maybe. Yeah.
What if they come back with more?
Well,
I think we
they
have a
hunt in packs of
mutual
4.
understanding and respect now.
They hunt in packs of 4, so
He understands
There's not
I am
really
the
a
alpha, and I protect. And now it's fine. We're doing great. I think it's great. I think this is progress.
you know what? We'll take it.
Yeah.
Carver just like looks at you, Kai, and it's like fear in his eyes.
Me too. It's okay.
I pick up my spear.
Carver kind of looks at the spear and looks at you, Kai, and points to the end of the spear and like, is that?
I'm just gonna shake my head. Mm-mm.
Market Carver.
Carver looks horrified at you, Sophie.
We can always. I can always try and find the Sneasel another time. Maybe right now we'll just stick with living.
It's okay, Carver. I promise I didn't do anything that bad.
Well, I mean,
Carver looks like Carver look like it not slowly nods, but he almost looks like he doesn't believe you.
Okay, that's fine. I was helping Empoleon get food for hunting because he was hungry.
At this point, Carver's giving you like the whatever you say treatment.
Yeah,
like,
okay, that's.
the crazy person has a gun. I'm gonna agree with anything they say.
okay, you do.
Isn't he taller than me?
It's about
No,
alright.
he's like 4 foot something.
Oh, okay. I thought he got like bigger.
I thought he got
and
a
so
little
I was
bigger.
Like,
He got.
yeah, I thought he was like
Well,
about Kai's height now.
Well, he was bigger when he was like roided out and raged out, but after that calmed down, he got back to like Zangoose size. He's like bulkier. He's physically like stronger. You can feel like he's got muscle now, but his height pretty much the same.
Okay.
He's about the same size as those Weavile, actually.
Oh well. See, they're the perfect match.
Damn. True.
Next time.
It's okay. See, I think this is a great chance. If we run into them again, they'll just be like, we'll have like a mutual respect. They'll be like, okay, like,
Okay.
she's got it under control. And then Carver, that's when I'll let you shine.
Okay.
It'll be great.
Carver's kind of like looking around like for them, and then he blinks like, "Wait, what?" Because he had no idea what this plan was that was happening.
Yep, that's fine.
Don't worry about it.
I was gonna keep going.
I pat Iroh on the head. I'm like, good boy.
Maybe I'll keep going.
Yeah. I'm also gonna keep an extra sharp eye out for Weavile coming back because I don't trust it.
I feel emboldened. I'm ready. I have my spear out and I'm walking.
Oh, you guys are crazy.
We are insane.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, as you all make your way make your way again down the river, there's a little while of a few hours going by before the ice cracks, and out of it you see Empoleon's head pop up. Looking a little more content as he sort of crawls his way out of the ice. And sort of his large blade wings just sort of flap about, shaking water off. And he kind of looks at all of you guys and gives a slight smile before going back, and Abby hands him back his piece of rope.
All right. You missed an event.
Yep, you didn't miss much. Don't worry.
He kind of
Sophie-
blinks and looks at all of you.
Sophie intimidated some weevil.
An entire
There's a
chat.
moment where he like turns his head a little bit, like he's about to ask, "But how?" And then he looks at Sophie holding this like red stained spear, and then he's like, "Right."
I'm just like breathing heavily, and I have Iro tucked under my arm,
Yeah.
fucking ready to go.
So
All right, let's keep going.
you guys keep going. All right.
Keep
Yeah.
going.
And, this is the point where the hours draw long. It gets to the point of you're really hoping that there's something at the top of this mountain by the time sunset happens, because sunset's getting close, and you guys have just gotten to the base of this mountain. So, as you continue up, this one's going to be a bit rough because this is an extremely rocky mountain. There's not really cliff faces, but there are large, just pointed boulders that jut out from the mountain almost in every direction, almost everywhere, like you have to climb over them. I want everyone to make a tough survival athletics check.
I didn't.
I did.
Save me, walking stick.
I did it!
So, as you guys are climbing up, Kai, you're in the lead, and as you go up, you stand on one of these. Like, you get to a point where this is so sharp that you're climbing onto these large stalagmites, just jutting out from the rock face. Like you're climbing onto the side of them, onto the next one, onto the next one. Before you step onto the one, you stand up and you look for the next one, and you hear, and you look down, and there's barely a half a second before. And it just cracks and crumbles under you, and you are free falling for about 5 seconds before the rope loops around another stalagmite, and like a pendulum, you just swing down under it and hit Sophie right in the, like both of you just smash into each other. Each of you as a trainer takes, oh shit! Each of you as a trainer takes 4 points of damage.
Jesus.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Holy
It was a bad hit. I
shit.
rolled for it.
Christ.
And they all said die.
Shit!
Yeah.
Hey, Kai, what the hell?
It's dangerous.
Yeah, no shit. Quit fucking up.
I'm not trying to fuck up.
I'll be the leader. You're doing
We'll get-
terrible.
We'll get there soon.
What are you gonna do to try and right the situation? Because you guys are essentially looped in a knot around one of these stalagmites now, with Kai just free hanging by his waist.
Great.
Am I able to hold on to anything else?
Sophie.
Okay.
Yeah, hug
Oh my
Sophie.
God.
I'll untie you guys, and
Sophie, save me.
I just squint at you, but I'm like holding on. Like, I swear to God, this is the last time I'm doing this. This
No,
is the
as
second
if
time
you
you
look at
fucking
him
fucked up today.
As you look at Empoleon, who's like got his two bladed wings over the side of one as he was in the middle of climbing up, he looks at you and like gives a side nod and shrug, like as if saying, "This is what being the leader of the pack is like."
Ah!
okay,
Can
I'll.
I pull him up?
I mean, like, all right, here, here, I'll do this.
Okay.
I'll give you my best MS Paint
Oh.
Oh my
interpretation
God.
of what's
I
happening
can't
here.
wait. Great.
All right,
I would love that.
All right, so this right here, this is up. All right, you guys are basically scaling a sheer wall. that's got all
Okay.
these stalagmites jutting out. And let's
I
say,
like that you just wrote up.
yeah, and let's just say that this right here is like you're looking at one of the stalagmites, right? Like the point is facing at the camera, at the perspective.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
You guys, let's say we have like Lee up here. Good old
Huh?
Lee. Sophie, you were in the middle of climbing up to one up to that one over here. And here's the rope that is looped around there and goes up to Lee. And then this goes down to Empoleon. And then Kai fell on one higher up and is now swung around and is dangling like this
Oh.
after having smashed into Sophie.
Okay, Lee, we can get this if you just go back down to where Sophie is and sort of counterbalance pull me up that way, like a pulley
I
system.
just kick him.
No,
Just kick it.
please,
Hey,
I'm dying.
Start doing that. Kai, just please don't hurt
Start
yourself
swinging.
more.
Please.
I thought I was behind Kai.
I'm a weak link. Sophie kills me.
I've been sorry. I thought we've been operating all day under the assumption that it was Kai, Lee, Sophie.
It's okay. I'm sure we like just switched around. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
Yeah. Great. Yeah, I guess Lee, come back down towards me, and we'll just pulley him up.
I want both of
Yeah.
you to make the same check, basically, the tough survival athletic check again, both Lee and Sophie.
Hi. Next time, I'm just gonna cut you off.
Oh my god. Lee's
Oh my
about to bash.
god! Is Lee gonna fucking? I swear to God,
Okay,
Fuck,
so
I'm gonna die on this mountain.
I'm the goddamn alpha. This is why I'm the leader.
so let's get rid of all that. So
Here's
as
a
you
new
go-
diagram.
as you guys are
Peace.
doing your best to kind of get Kai out of this, Lee, you start to slowly climb your way down. Climbing your way down is surprisingly harder than climbing your way up, as
Yeah.
is climbing onto one that Sophie is on. And since that's a bad 0 too. And as you start to climb down, your kind of feet are dangling, like looking for the purchase, and then you find something, and then you hear Sophie say, "Wait!" before you drop, and you land, and you are sitting on Sophie's shoulders, and Sophie, you are trying desperately to hold on to the rock wall as you're wobbling of now Lee on your shoulders, and Kai, you get pulled up, and your head bashes into the bottom under the. As the rope
Damage
pulls,
does Kai take?
this one doesn't do any damage.
Thank
Just
God,
to the-
I'm gonna die.
This one doesn't do any damage, just to his soul.
Just to his
Okay.
pride.
I'll,
Kill
And-
Kai.
But Sophie,
Okay.
you are precariously, like, barely balancing with Lee, surprisingly is now sitting on your shoulders.
I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
climb
Kai's
up.
up on the other. Okay.
I'm gonna
He
climb
has
up to
climbed
try
his
and
way.
pull.
Yeah, he is, like, hugging the stalagmite next to you.
Seeing that, I'm gonna try and climb up and pull Lee up by climbing up myself, so Lee can start climbing again, not be sitting on Sophie.
I want
Oh my
all three of
God.
you to make dexterity survival athletics checks.
Does not change how many numbers I'm rolling. Thank God.
I think it makes it worse for me, so. Okay.
You're
Fucking welcome. You're fucking welcome. All of you. I climb out of this goddamn hole myself.
My art education came in use a little bit.
Did it?
Yep.
No. And as you guys climb up, you're like, oh my god. And there's a moment of all of you just standing on your individual stones, and you're like, that was something. And Empoleon is just wide-eyed as him and Abby are sitting on one just below Sophie and just looking up at you guys, just waiting to see if something horrible happens.
They have bets going. Who's gonna die?
We first die.
Is one of them gonna kill Sophie, or is Kai gonna die first?
I was about to say, Kai, you
Guys,
might have
I'm
a
just
concussion.
coming
Kai
around.
is entirely possible you're seeing spots and may have a concussion. It's entirely possible.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, guys. We're gonna get to
I
this
had to
desert
take
soon.
4 damage too, didn't I?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I
you
also
did,
hit my
but-
head on
Yeah.
On the way back up.
Oh no, you poor thing.
the. Don't worry, we'll get the Piplup to our destination.
Alrighty.
We'll get the destination to our Piplup, guys.
Okay, we gotta keep going. We just gotta get up this fucking mountain.
Oh, God.
And then we can sleep.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
I want to roll. Kai, just roll 1d6
Oh
for me.
fuck! I have to go to
Oh,
the bathroom.
No. Oh no.
Am I gonna actually have a concussion? Do I,
No, you're
Parker?
fine. No, you're fine. If you rolled a 1, I was going to make you have a concussion.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. You guys have fun.
I have to have my fun somehow.
Uh-huh.
No, that's understandable.
I'll wait for him. Oh, God.
Yeah, that gives me a sec to catch up in the notes and be really angry about this.
Leader of the pack. Hey, Sophie,
Yep.
this is what it's like to be the one with thumbs.
Yep. Oh my god. Except they have thumbs, they're just useless.
Oh yeah. In this case, thumbs is brain cells,
Yeah,
which you have the least of, and that made you better.
Yeah, because I'm strong.
We're strong.
I'm strong.
Survival. Brain cells taken over by survival instinct.
Yeah, look, maybe in general I'm not the best at knowing Kai's book shit, but when it comes down to life or death, I ain't fucking dying.
That's fair. I think this would be an accurate assessment of you, IRL.
What I missed? Did Sophie die?
Nothing. No, I waited for you.
Oh, okay.
I need to drink of water real quick.
Did the Weebells come back and finish me off?
Yeah,
No.
your throat got slit.
Nice.
Jesus, dark.
Pokemon.
You may want. when
Sophie,
Kai
you
goes to
you
sleep-
speared a corfish.
Yeah, it's a crab. Like, so what?
So you guys might want to you guys make climbing up these rocks relatively okay. Someone might want to make sure Kai doesn't go to a coma when he goes to sleep tonight.
Yeah.
Other
I'll
than
think
that,
about it.
Things are.
I think I'm still
fine.
too mad. I'm still too mad at him to worry about that.
Oh my god.
I'll just poke him every time he tries to go to sleep.
Okay, guys, I've had
Okay.
enough nightmares. I'm not gonna sleep either way.
Okay.
So now, as you all crawl your way up, there's a moment of getting up over this sheer wall that you've been rock climbing for the past hour. Oh, the sun's starting to set. It's getting a little hazy. The soreness, dehydration, hunger, all that starts to set in a little bit. But Kai, you realize as you look up, as you guys are hunched over breathing, even Empoleon is taking a sit and is just catching his breath. You look forward. You're on stone steps.
If I look up, do I
What?
see a log cabin
my
or
God.
just another steel box?
And you look up through the mist. You don't see any of that. You see shadows on the peak of this large structure. And as you climb closer to it, each side of these stone stairs seem to have these stone almost piles with a brazier on top of each one that has ash in each. What do? You're not at the top of the stairs yet. It's too misty to see exactly what's
I
up
guess
there.
we just keep going up.
Yeah.
This is fancy.
Okay.
As you slowly start to climb, the mystery of it being a little strange, you start to look up and you see this structure. But it's not a building. And as the mist starts to clear, you see at the top this large stone ring, cobbled on the inside. In the middle, this large brazier, this large brass and iron sort of bowl with fire gently lit in the middle of it. Just embers, basically. Before, almost as soon as you get to the top, it alights with a 10-foot tall column, which you can now see this iron rod sticking up directly in the middle. Can't be any wider than a flagpole. And it has a man standing at the top of it. 10 feet up, just over this fire, the flames barely licking at what could be his toes. You see that he's very well lit, so it's very easy to see him. He is older, pale. He has these sandals on and a sort of red baggy jumpsuit under a short gray jacket as he stands at the top, hands at either side, and his eyes directly forward just above you all as he is balancing. And you can see this like iron pole he's standing on top of teetering. It's freestanding in the flame.
Dude, this
What do
guy's
you want to bet
fucking
that's the fire
mad.
type
This
gym
guy's
leader?
raw.
That's probably the fire type gym leader.
Hail and well met!
Hello, sir?
Are we near Moki Village? And are you the gym leader?
No response is given.
Hey,
Okay, we'll just chill here for a sec by the fire.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Let's just, warm up a bit and tend to my concussion. And warm up a bit and tend to my concussion.
You do you. We'll be down here if you ever want to talk.
Hey, Parker, do potions work on people?
No, they do not.
Oh my god.
I do.
You
have
have
a
asked
safety
me this
kit.
before. You
Safety
have asked me
Oh
this.
my god.
Damn.
Oh my god.
But you have a safety kit?
Yeah, I have a safety kit. We all have safety kits. I'm gonna use it.
You did buy them at the
Oh, that's
store
right, we
on
did.
Fairland.
Yeah.
I'll use my
I
safety kit.
grab a band-aid and put it on Kai's forehead.
Okay, so
Same
Kai,
there.
now each of these safety kits is essentially is the same role as a potion for a human.
I'll use mine on myself. What's
I'll
the role
also
for a
take out
potion?
my-
I gotta figure that out.
It's some dice rolls. Just look.
Well,
Yeah, I'm
I
just
guess I have
Googling
to
potion.
do that too because Kai fucked me over. So you just let me know when I gotta roll.
I'm still going all the way down to where it actually tells us potion. Such as spray potions or medicine. 1 unit of potion heals 1 damage, 2 units heals 1 lethal. So we just get 1 back.
Mm-hmm.
But
Are
also,
you kidding me?
But also are not dying, so...
I'll also use mine for one of you guys.
To be fair, these are also
Me,
meant...
I was the one who saved everyone. My
Okay,
health is more important.
Basically,
Oh.
we're not bleeding anymore at the very least.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
Kai.
repair Sophie. What do I have?
Thank
You're
you.
at least you don't have to roll anything. Don't
Okay,
worry.
cool.
These are very intuitive first
Yeah,
aid
yeah,
kits.
Yeah. First aid for dummies.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. There's even the book
forgot.
inside.
I also have a heated blanket, so I'll toss that over you two.
Yay. I mean, we're by a huge fire.
Eh.
Thanks, I guess.
As you guys look, by the way, ignore the whispers because in the music, because the only fire audio in this is fire elemental from D&D.
You know what? I kind of want to send... I'm just going to have Naboros out because he's got to see how fucking raw this dude is.
It's like the old days of you and Boris looking at like
The screen
professional
stream.
trainers,
Yeah. Oh.
like old VODs of like league battles and
shit.
stuff. It's
Maybe I should send Pocky out. Pocky would be into
It's
this.
just looking like, oh. And Kai, you start to recognize this man
Huh?
now that you're thinking back to that time. This is last year's winner of the Pokemon League.
Holy shit!
Oh my god.
This
Are
guy's
you
the
kidding
champion!
me?
He is the
Is this
current
the shit that I have
Chroman
to do?
champion. He is
Are you kidding me?
He is the Moki Village gym leader as well as the current Chroman champion.
Fuck.
Zhao.
Fuck.
This guy's as raw as they come.
He's old as hell.
He is. You know that he is famed for his Blaziken, and he is amongst some of the only gym leaders here to have their Pokemon, or to have succeeded in other leagues as well. He fought the Elite Four of the Kanto region before he became a gym leader here.
Goddamn.
He is widely considered to be the greatest trainer in all of the Chroman region, without a close second.
Just period.
Just period.
I'm not gonna interrupt him, but when he's done, I'm getting an autograph.
Yeah, that's
Oh
probably
my
a good
god.
idea.
Are you fucking kidding me? You nerd.
This guy is the best.
Yeah, no, he's cool, but just like don't freak out about it. Don't be weird about it.
Says you when you met me.
He's got you there.
All right, touche.
He's got you there.
Yes, thank you, Lee. I realize that.
Okay, I'm gonna shut up and let that guy meditate now, because that's probably what he's doing, and I don't want to bug him.
As you guys are like looking up at him, if there's a moment before just a steady breath, and after a moment there is you hear him just go oos, and from the other side of the flame you just feel this hot wind just and it blows the fire down to a near embers. And on the other side of the flame, you can now see a standing Blaziken that thrusted a fist forward and put out the fire, as Zhao steadily, like almost like a spider monkey, very limber for an old man, climbs down the pole with one hand before kind of kicking off to the side of the large bowl and steadily stepping off the side with a just click of the wooden sandals on the stone. As he looks at you, as he looks at all of you, you can see that his right eye is mostly grayed. And he kind of looks over all of you, mostly his left eye kind of looking at you.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir.
I extend my hand for a handshake.
I bow stiffly.
He looks at all of you for a moment before he sort of bows his head, just his head, and reaches for Lee's hand and doesn't really shake it, but just gives you a very tight grip of, this man's scrawny, but he could probably bench press you.
Southern
Yeah.
dad squeeze.
And he looks at all of you. I think you are lost.
Not really. Well, I hope we're not.
Did we go to the wrong mountain? Guys, did we go to the wrong mountain?
I mean, we're just trying to get from like safe place to safe place, to be fair.
Okay, no, but what I'm asking is, do you think we went towards Cleed Town instead of Moki Village?
Hard to say.
Are we near Cleed Town or are we near Moki Village?
He kind of
know?
narrows his brow. You're near Moki Village.
Oh, thank God.
Did you all cross the mountains?
Yes.
Sure did.
Yes. With Empoleon.
He looks over to the Empoleon and looks back at you all. It is both stupidity and bravery that drove you to this, I suppose.
I'm gonna go with bravery. I feel like I did some pretty cool stuff.
The alternative was a horrendous storm at sea, so we chose.
On the back of a Lapras.
Yeah.
We're just trying to get...
Unorthodox entries to Moki. Most find their way through the tunnels.
We didn't really have time to go all the way around.
We've got... Empoleon has a Lapras friend who needed to get to Moki Village.
Yeah, I mean, we got, well, and not including today, 3 more days.
As Zhao looks to the Empoleon, he takes a few steps towards Empoleon, just his sandals. And he looks at Empoleon, just not a change. It looks like his expression is just resting exactly where it is, unmoving. And Empoleon looks at him, at first almost threateningly to him, but then you see Empoleon's face almost soften for a second, before he steadily offers Lapras's Pokeball to Zhao. And
Oh,
Zhao
shit.
slowly takes it and looks at him. Before looks at the Pokeball and looks at Empoleon before steadily handing it back. And faces you all again. You all are here for the Lapras gatherings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were helping guide
I
Empoleon
suppose.
and Lapras.
Just trying to help our friends get there.
We're trying to reunite Lapras with its kind.
The Lapras come north of Moki Village once every 50 years as a sort of mating ritual to find someone to carry on with. It's a noble cause you've brought them here for. Now, you're either strong or lucky to have made it through those mountains relatively unscathed.
It's a little bit of both.
A little
Yeah.
more on the luck side.
Well, for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'm
for
pretty.
all-
No.
You
I think
did,
I
you
did.
did you did pretty good, but
I literally had you on my shoulders at one point.
To be
Yes,
fair,
that
Sophie has
was-
pulled a good amount of weight this time.
I
Yeah,
have
but
pulled
I also-
everyone's weight.
Well, Empoleon pulled the most weight, but
Okay, fair enough.
it still was pretty dumb to do ish.
Okay, let's. All right, I just like smack Lee, and I'm like, we should probably stop arguing in front of the champion.
Yeah, I'll shut up now.
Okay.
He's kind of just been looking at all of you. Again, his face doesn't seem to change, and it's hard to tell if it's because of the very bushy eyebrows and mustache that covers basically his whole mouth. Like when he talks, it's the Pixar talk of just the mustache moving.
Yeah.
If you wish to go to Moki Village, follow me.
I will start following.
I will
Ew.
also follow.
He has the large steel bar, and it's easily 10 feet tall, and he moves it with ease over his, like, behind his neck and over his shoulders, and he hangs his arms over it. Tao, come. And the Blaziken at the other side gives all of you, like, at first arms crossed before moving to his side and bowing, before taking up a spot beside Zhao and then running on ahead down the trail out of sight as Zhao leads you guys at a slow pace down the other side of the mountain, which you can see has a sparse but very old and very made stone stairway.
This would have been way easier than the stalactite wall.
I'm sorry. He named his Blaziken Tao,
Mm-hmm.
and his name is Zhao. Okay. I'm just hoping we're all registering this.
That's correct.
Okay. All right. Well, just my head thoughts.
Family naming conventions, I guess.
No. It would literally be like me naming. I'm like, hello, my name is Sophie, and this is my Alolan Vulpix, Mofi. Like, are you kidding me? Like, that's how that sounds.
Yeah, you can take that up with him.
Yeah, you gonna tell him
I'm
that?
not going- No, I'm not gonna fucking tell him that. I'm telling you guys that. Are you kidding me? I'm not an idiot.
You see Zhao kind of look over his right shoulder, and you can see his right eye, the grayed one. It's definitely blind, so he can't see you. So it's entirely possible he's just looking to his right with the other eye, but seeing it over the shoulder is enough to, like, it's enough to just make you tense up for a second.
Oh my god. Well, good. Fucking listen to my advice. I don't know.
No, it's not because he heard you. I assumed you weren't saying that out loud.
No, I was not saying that.
That's
If I
more
was
just
saying that out loud, this would be a whisper to like Kai or something.
this is more just a presence that Zhao is putting off.
Okay.
Not in response
Great.
to anything we said.
I was not sure because I feel like I could have been mid whisper and then I see him look around and I'm like, fuck.
Yeah, you were just, it's like you were thinking about saying it, and then you lean over to Kai and you see the blind eye turn to you, and you're like, nothing. I didn't say anything.
No, sir. No thoughts. Head empty.
Head empty. I am the muscle. I don't think. And as Zhao leads you down, he keeps looking forward and keeps walking, arms over this large steel bar. I think we have much to discuss, young trainers.
Discuss?
Indeed. I don't find it a coincidence that you arrive now, amidst everything.
What do you mean everything?
Kai.
Wait, me. I didn't do anything.
No, you should.
Okay,
I mean,
Lee,
you wanted-
Lee,
you wanted-
okay. Lee,
you
I
wanted
know what
person
you're
to
trying
tell.
to communicate, but this is like the worst. Just okay. Oh my god. Okay.
What, you wanted a person to tell?
Maybe he should tell us what he was
he's-
gonna.
He's still just walking along with you, like in front of you guys. A strange creature arrived in the village yesterday.
Oh, it's curiosity.
Oh, we gotta get them a phone.
Yeah, we should buy them a phone.
Oh my god. Is it a funky looking Eevee?
Let's have a lot of orbs that are different colors.
Can it talk?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yep,
that's
that's-
curiosity.
yep, we know that one.
And it knows you, Sophie, Kai, Lee, and Abby.
Great. Oh my god, terrifying. Okay, great. Okay. Yep. All right.
Apologies, but it introduced you ahead of time.
Yeah, okay.
And that's where we're going to pick up next time.
All right.
Because I need to spend the last 30 minutes giving out experience.
Yep, that's fair.
Right.
Okay. I did Abby's for her. And Kai, are you ready?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I forgot I do trainer's uniform now. All trainers get 9 experience.
Yay, we didn't die.
Uh-huh.
And Kai, let me know when you're ready for the Pokemon.
I think I am, because I only ever really used Carver this session.
Mm-hmm. Naboris can get 6 for ripping apart a couch.
He sure
And-
did. I'm proud of
Woo.
him.
Seeing the champion, I suppose.
He
He was also there for that.
Couch champ.
Carver can get 7.
Yeah.
And everyone else gets 4. Nope. Erie gets 6 as well, because you used Erie for something.
Oh, that's right. I
Today.
missed.
Yes.
So Erie,
And then you
Erie gets 6, right?
and then you can roll your D10.
Let me just, here, I'll add the other 4, and then, because I know my brain's not capable of remembering anything. There we go. 7.
7 floating experience. Lee, are you ready?
Yep.
All right. Lilith, Harper, and Juno get 4. Jupiter can have 7.
Cool.
And then roll your D10 when you are done, and that's how I will know to move on.
Tragic.
2. Unfortunate. Sophie, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Forrest can have a solid 7.
Okay.
Iroh can have 7. Pocky and Zenny can have 6. And Beetle can have 4.
Okay.
And roll your D10.
I'm only going to be able to do one thing this training session.
All right, Kai. Anything you want to do?
The only thing I can do, I'm going to get Naborist some vitality.
Vit.
Some svit.
Sweet Vit. Okay.
Vitamin.
Vitman. Give me a tough survival check for Naboris then.
Yes.
Okay.
That was a
There
1
you
and
go.
a 6.
Oh, Jesus. All right, so you spend 20 experience.
Yes.
All right. Your vitality goes to 3. Your beauty goes to 2.
And my yeah, he's at
Your level goes up by 3. All right. Is that all you want to do today?
That's all I can do. I got nothing else.
All right, even with your floating experience?
I gave it to Nibors.
Oh, fair enough. Lee, is there anything you want to do today?
Yes, I know I want to train Harper to have toxic spikes.
Toxic spikes. Has your world just opened up now that you can have more than 4 moves?
Yes, it sure has.
Now that you know that you can
Oh
have more than
my
4 moves.
Yeah, no, really, it
All right, so
opens
for
up quite a lot.
toxic spikes, give me a cool fight check for Harper. Jesus. All right, yeah. Harper's toxic. Who knew?
Wow, who knew Harper was toxic?
All right.
Wow.
You spend the appropriate experience points, which how much does toxic spikes cost?
Toxic spikes, I believe it might have been exactly 28.
I'll just
Yeah, toxic spikes is exactly 28.
All right, and spend your experience points and increase your level by one, increase Harper's level by 1. So it should be level 8, I believe.
Alrighty.
All right. Anyone else?
For
You guys had
now,
a big experience dump last session, so might be less training today.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a while till I can actually train anything, to be honest.
yeah, I think I'm gonna try and do sucker punch for Lilith.
Okay. For that, then do a smart fight check for me. Let's see.
How smart is
What?
Lilith?
Not very.
Excuse me.
Let's
Oh my
see.
god. Okay, smart fight.
Yep.
Come on, Lilith, you have a 4 in this now.
You know what?
Pretty good. All right. So that's sucker punch. Spend
gonna
the
make
experience.
my-
Increase the level by 1.
I'm gonna make my brain power and lore a little stronger on my trainer.
All right. Sophie, what you got?
Okay, I want to level Iroh's fight from 1 to 2, so that's 8 experience, right?
Yes.
Because that's a skill. Okay. Okay, so yeah, I want to up his fight and I want to up Pocky's fight. And
All right,
Pocky's
so
is
for-
so.
So for Iroh, do a tough fight check for me.
Barely made it.
Barely, but you got it.
Cool.
So spend 8 experience. Increase your fight to 2, and increase your level by 2. And let me know when you're good with that, and then we'll do.
1 second.
Alright, I gotta do this too. Forgot. Lower my
Okay,
special
so I'm
defense
good
by
on
1.
good on Iroh.
Good on Iroh. All right.
Okay. And
Pocky.
then yep.
All right, Pocky. I want Pocky to make a cool fight check. Cool dude.
Ooh.
Nice. Holy shit. Hey Kai, hover over those rolls for me, both of those.
Oh.
Exactly the same.
Oh. Wow.
Literally
Wow.
the same.
Man, your
Well,
rats
lucky.
are exactly on the same type of crack.
Nice.
So that one only cost you 6
Yes.
because it was 0 to 1, and then increase your level by 1.
Oh, wait, let me actually think. Does he already have anything?
All right. Anything else for anybody?
Yeah, I want to up Juno's fight.
Juno's fight.
Oh, you know what? Actually, there is something else. I forgot.
All right. So Juno's fight. Have Juno do a tough fight check.
All right, and taking it to a 0 to a 1 is 6 points, yeah?
Yep.
Tough fight. All right, let's see if my contest baby can be a battle baby.
Battle baby today.
Woohoo, real close on that one.
All right, spend 6 experience points.
He spent 62.
I increase the level by 1.
All right, so at level 11 now.
Yep.
Shit, how is Juno at a level 11? And I don't know what the fuck I did with her.
Increasing statistics does that.
Okay, question. Could I have upped Iroh's fight to 3 instead of 2? If I have, like, the experience points? Or do I have to roll again for that?
No, you don't have to roll again. You can do that.
Okay, cool. So I'll do that.
Yeah, just remember to increase his... You have to increase his level some more.
Okay, how much does his level go up by then?
2 more.
Okay.
So it should be level 13, I believe.
Alrighty, yep.
I forgot I was gonna have Eerie get some points in alert.
Ah, all right. Have Eerie just like a smart survival check then.
Because I want Eerie to survive on its own. Oh, there you go.
There you go.
That's
all
2
right.
points in alert I'm giving it.
Go for it. Yeah, you don't need to mess with levels for that. So.
Ooh. That's all of Eerie's experience, but Eerie can see.
Eerie can see.
Oh boy.
Is that everything for everyone?
Yep.
One last thing.
One
Oh
last
my
thing?
god,
All right.
unbelievable.
How dare
Can I
you
try
say
it?
one last thing?
Can I try and up Jupiter's Clash? 0 to 1.
Sure. Give me tough fight. Tough fight for Jupiter. All right, that still works. So that's 6 experience points to increase class to 1, and level does not change.
Alrighty. Cool,
Alright.
cool.
Sophie, do you have this time on?
I do, yes. Hold up,
Alright.
let me...
Is that me?
No, that's Sophie.
I was
That's
like,
Sophie.
What's happening?
we're hearing your mic. I think you.
Your mic is not doing hot.
I don't know what I did.
I mean, it's better now. It's better now. Whatever,
it's good. You're
just whatever
good.
you moved before, it was not happy with.
Okay.
All right. So this time, PokeRole, and that's how it was written. So I'm just reading
Yes, it
out.
was.
It is exactly how it's written.
Kai has a nightmare, and Sophie and Lee tell him to get therapy. This debate is in the mountain. Empoleon judges. Parker, climbing down the mountain is hard. Kai and Sophie, sled? Empoleon, sled! Cue Mario sled music. Right, left, right. Penguins can fly. We just go off the edge and fly. What if I said you all died right there? You know,
Well, then I
smashed to
guess
a
we're done
rock
with
and died.
PokeRole.
That's Parker's way of saying I'm done DMing this. This is terrible.
We smash into the side of the mountain. Shelter ahoy! Which Pokemon are good cuddle buddies? Skinfish. Kai's hot take on otters.
That was incorrect.
Well, that's what you said.
They aren't
It was written
skinfish.
down. Yeah, but that's what you said.
Couchfire? Couchfire. Freya makes spark? But what if we use Pokemon who actually know spark? Naboris and Iroh shred the couch. Fire! Kai doesn't sleep. He has bad dreams. Wake up! Lee sits on Sophie. She is awake, and Lee is the worst. Why is everyone screaming at me to get up? I'm awake. Ice cream Pokemon. Can you lick? Kai, do it. Lee, oh god, no. Must resist forbidden snack. Weavile Prince? Question mark. Iroh's gaydar is on, and he's ready to find Carver at GF. Iroh being held as a gun once again. Kai fucks up a roll and almost kills us. That'll happen again later.
Yep.
He'll never get Carver at GF at this rate. Pancham Plan 2.0 is in action. Ice River. Forest freezes it and we walk across. We are being hunted by Carver's future girlfriend/girlfriends. This becomes a harem anime with Carver as the fucking protagonist.
That's fine. I support it.
Sophie goes feral and threatens Pokemon. Iroh is a gun. Iroh shoot. Sophie is scarier than the poisonous clawed OP Zangoose. Sophie scares off a pack of asshole Weaviles hunting. You fucked with the wrong people. Weavile fucking meats off.
It was okay. It's fine. I get auto corrected. It's fine.
Kai fucks up again and gets us in a Parker MS Paint scenario. I haven't done that in a while. Can I just kick him? Lee, can I help? Proceeds to be super unhelpful. Sophia's carrying this goddamn team. Literally. We made it? Question mark. There's stairs? Question mark. Today, okay, there's a dude in sandals on the ice mountain, I guess. Oh, okay, he's the champion. He leads us back to Moki Village. Well, Curiosity is there and has been telling everyone about us. Here we go again. And that's what happened today.
Well, thanks for watching.
Have a good one, Straight.